And just kind of getting myself ready. How far back does YouTube go before they're gonna try to seriously give me the boot? I'm gonna explain that to you in a second as soon as I get my microphone on, because I got a takedown on a video from 2016 claiming harassment. I appealed it, lost the appeal. Now we lost the video. Now, the video they claimed had harassment. Really? You want harassment? Let me give you some. When has it ever been harassment to install Debian on a Mac? I don't get it. Sorry, it doesn't compute. It doesn't make a bit of sense to me. Here's the link, here's the actual notice right here. Okay? When does installing Debian on a Mac count as harassment? I don't get this. You know, it's my computer, and I never said anything bad about Apple. I never said anything evil about it. I just explained that I had a hard time having to get around open firmware because the PowerPC I was using had open firmware. And I had to, at the time, use a virtual frame buffer to get it to install. Or maybe it was on the other Mac, the Intel Mac. 2016 when indicated probably was Intel Mac. Well, I still don't get it. When is installing an operating system on your computer a violation of terms of service and count as harassment? I am confused. And you know what's even more confusing is the fact is that Apple, in their infinite divine way, has said, "Oh!" I mean, YouTube said, you say anything about Linux nowadays, you can get booted off YouTube for talking about Linux. Like Linux is some high priority Schedule 1 drug or something, or you're encouraging people to do dangerous and deceptive behavior. It's an operating system that is open source. It is open source operating system. So what I want to know is YouTube is what gives and why is the appeal denied? Considering that it doesn't make any sense to even deny it in the first place. I know it's an old video, and so you might say is, well, who cares? It's 8 years old. You could probably do a better video. Yes, but I don't have the computer anymore. Krista has it now. Krista has the iMac. So I can't reproduce the video because I don't have the same hardware here. So go figure this one out. So I said, well, we got our videos backed up in Odyssey. And left in Odyssey, it wasn't there either. Honestly, what Odyssey is doing is it's just doing a network file share with YouTube. False sense of security. If you think Odyssey is going to protect your videos from the long arm of YouTube's reach, it won't, because it's just doing a network file share. So if YouTube erases a video, Odyssey erases it too, because they don't have it anymore. How many people have lost content on YouTube that is not replaceable? And that sucks, okay? That sucks. Now, if I personally think it's kind of ridiculous that YouTube would delete an 8-year-old video claiming that the harassment is in it. How you doing against the wind? Hi, Paul. How you doing? So, how many more of my videos are likely to see YouTube's file shredder? I don't know. If installing Linux is a violation of terms of service and is considered harassment, holy cow, then installing MS-DOS on an IBM PC compatible would also be, because you're not installing Windows or using FreeDOS on the same computer that IBM made, such as the 5150. It doesn't make a damn bit of sense to me how a video had nothing evil about it. Just, I was talking about the struggles I had to get around the either the Power PCs, open firmware, or the EFI boot of the Intel Celeron, or yeah, it was Intel Celeron Mac. Or was it, yeah. So was it Celeron or was it Core 2 Duo? Core 2 Duo Mac. Wow. That's totally messed up. Totally messed up. Some of us store our lives and computers and phones and internet. And Crystal was just saying to me, and I'm already in the same boat myself. She's like, I'm running out of room on my phone to store videos because my phone is full. I'm thinking about buying a tablet. So what's the point? Well, so I can stream on the tablet. Or do videos on the tablet. Yeah, but it's also kind of bigger, bulkier, heavier, and it's going to still be kind of a bit of a pain to use a tablet to do videos like that. So I sat there and I asked myself, back when I was a kid, we had photo albums. Actual books that we had pictures that we shot with a camera with film. And we would send the film to the photo lab. And they'd process the film. And you would weed out the garbage pictures, like when you get the thumb in the lens or whatever, and save the ones that you liked. And you put them into a photo album book. Today, we don't do that anymore, do we? Everything is stored now electronically as a series of ones and zeros on media that pretty much could go poof at a moment's notice. So the only thing you have left is just like the Library of Alexandria. Poof, all your stuff is gone forever, burned out. Because of a bad motor in a hard drive or a bad SSD module to an accident when you accidentally erased the wrong folder. Guilty as charged. I've done that many times. The thing is, to lose a video from 2016 is an example of a slap in the face with a fish. And YouTube's appeal process is not much very helpful at all. One, it doesn't exactly explain how it violated the terms of service. Harassment? Where was the harassment? Was Apple upset? Because we were installing Linux on an Apple Mac, an iMac, or the PowerPC Mac? Was Apple upset with that and they declared it harassment? Harassment is when you attack somebody or making somebody look bad. I'm sorry, installing an operating system on a computer you own doesn't count. So you see, the thing that bothers me with this whole bullshit is that these companies keep coming up with more and more and more stupid arguments for allowing YouTube to declare basically open season on your own file system on your own computer. And yet, as we work with these computers more and more, we're losing more and more of our rights. Because we now depend on their software to store our precious memories. Because we have decided to embrace the all-digital age. As you all know, there's a lot of things in the world that we do not print out. We take pictures of a lot of stuff that will never see 1 millimeter of photo paper. Not 1 millimeter. We store them on their phone, and then, the phones get lost, get broken, get stolen, whatever, and all of a sudden, they're gone. Forever. And what happens when the phones get full? Oh, well, I'll get another phone. So we went from having a photo album to photo phones. Did we get anything? Did we gain anything by doing that? No. By the way, I actually wanted to talk a little bit about something this morning. Besides that wasn't even the main topic of this video, but it just happened to be something that I felt I had to address. I pulled up my old iPhone 4S out of the drawer, and I thought we would compare, see where we have gone with technology. This is the iPhone 4S. This is the iPhone 8. Clearly, you can see the difference in size. They're both using Mophie juice boxes. So they're both... But look at the size of the screens on the two. This one could be used right now to make phone calls. I would put my SD card or SIM card in it. And this has a battery on it that's kind of old. Unlike my new phone, it doesn't show the age of the battery. It's got a very precious commodity in all iPhones today, a headphone jack. And that is pretty interesting to think about. You can even see, even though it's still in the boxes, that this phone is physically thicker than this phone. The battery in this one isn't that great. But I did charge it overnight. So, this is the phone I used in 2016 to shoot that video. And the camera on this one works perfectly fine. In fact, maybe this one might be a good candidate for the walker cam, because the fact is the camera does work. It doesn't have much of a stabilization function on it. As you can see, the early, before Joey Ives and his new paradigm was created, this is pretty straightforward. So, no, believe that. Calendar. Alright. Calendar hasn't changed much. Still the same. Before I do that, let me check the weather on it, since the weather app is still the same too. It's 23 degrees Celsius, by the way. Wednesday will be 22 as a high. Thursday will be 26 as a high. Friday will be 28 as a high. And now I gotta log into the iTunes store. Alright, hold on a minute here. I might as well just log in here. So this is, it's not much different than the software now that we have today. I just power it off so I don't kill my mediocre battery on that one, because that's the one I didn't replace the battery in. Compare with this phone. A lot of extra stuff on this, huh? The home button's on the side, the power button's on the side instead of on the top. So what I'm trying to say is that I think human beings have kind of gotten a little bit beyond reality when we start talking about our precious stuff is being stored in some computer somewhere far away, and we can't. We're dependent on their IT people to protect their data from either accidental or deliberate erasure. That, as far as I'm concerned, even though that video was 2016, I think we deserve to give it a little memorial service. At least briefly, anyway. You see, I was using Linux on the Power Mac G5, and I wanted to install it on the iMac Intel Core 2 Duo machine. And what happened was I had two problems at once. One, I had to reduce the hard drive size enough to get it to fit in there, which is true. And number two, that was a really refreshing option to have Linux on both the Power Mac G5 and the Intel Core 2 Duo iMac, because then I could easily do certain processes of development on both machines simultaneously to make a Power PC or make a Intel-based binary on both, thus sharing some of the same platform between the two computers. It's, by the way, this is not only affects me, this has affected a lot of other YouTubers as well. And a lot of them have been saying is that they're ready to leave the platform because YouTube has gone too far. YouTube has decided to get away from Section 230 and go into marketing publishing, which in that case they own the platform, and basically as far as they're concerned, you can go pound sand. We don't have to support you. Which is kind of a shameful way of thinking, because the fact is it hurts individuals who want to share. It's supposed to be a way to inspire, to educate, to share ideas, to help others that may be having the same problems. But guess what? We're not allowed to do that anymore. We're not allowed to share. Why Susan Wojcicki is doing that, I do not understand at all. It's really not like we're asking people to do harm by... It just makes me sad. Oops, wrong one. Oh, I mean, oops, what's the wrong website? I mean, I have multiple Google Meets in here, so. EJT. So, that's pretty much it. That's, as far as, I feel like that's like knocking the stuffing out of the average individual. That's good, that works. Okay. So, what next? What next? Virtual housing? You don't even own a home. It's just a house on a virtual platform that you basically just rent. And if the virtual platform can decide to erase your house, make you instantly homeless at the whims or the desire of the board of directors, or whatever. Scary thought. Or what about, and this is already happening apparently in Canada, since Canada authorized and has allowed euthanasia. Some patients are being kind of coerced by hospitals to they be put to death instead of getting proper medical care. What the hell? Please no, I am not encouraging suicide at all. I don't even want anyone to think that. It scares me. It really does. And it's a very thorny issue, euthanasia. But where I'm concerned is what YouTube virtually will embrace Section 230 prior to Susan Wojcicki becoming the CEO. They used to say, express yourself. Now it become go fuck yourself. I'm almost ready to basically pull the plug on YouTube and just walk away. Because you know what is even more scary? They terminate your channel, they terminate your Gmail account too. Which means, I'm talking about terminate your channel for bad crimes. You don't just lose your YouTube channel, you lose your Gmail. What if everything's associated with your Gmail account? Usernames, password, two-factor authentication. Wow. Dude, you're fucked if that happens. What about your photographs? Oh, let's not forget Google Photos would disappear too. After all, if you can't use the platform, you can't get to your Google Photos, right? What about your Google Drive? Again, you're fucked. Anything in Google Drive is gone. Let's see what you guys got to think. Come on. Join me on the panel. Let's talk about this. Morning shows, we cover a lot of topics, and we discuss a lot of things. Let's see what you got to say. I know I got a lot of watchers in the morning show that don't exactly usually comment heavily. Like Paul is here. I'm sure he's still here. Three of you are still watching this. I think some of you realize what I'm talking about is very uncomfortable. It's not the kind of show I'd like to talk about. But you know what the sad truth is? An archaeologist said, we're at a point in history where nothing is likely to survive for an exoarchaeologist to ever find. What he meant was just that. Everything stored is ones and zeros. There's not going to be a lot of information retrievable by an exoarchaeologist from another planet that comes over here to exert or to study our relics of our past. I was talking to Ed last night about right to repair. We were talking about tractors and cars. Same thing, right? You could own a car like a Tesla, right? But guess what? You own the physical Hulk, but you don't own the operating system. You don't own the software on it. Tesla does not let you make modifications to the software of your car. In fact, if you try, you'll make your car not even able to drive it. As Richard Bills found out. That's why he walked away from Teslas. After he originally embraced the all-electric car world, he decided, this isn't working for me. Now think about that, though. That's kind of scary when you think about it. All-electric car industry. and you don't own the operating system in the car. So if the software starts getting messed up, you can't go ahead and go, okay, let me re-download the operating system from, in this case, Tesla, or from Apple, or from Samsung, or anywhere else, and reinstall it. Because if you do, guess what? You just violated your warranty. How you doing? I Googled having your YouTube deleted will not affect your Gmail account or anything else. Okay, that's good. Because originally the terms of service from a company from about 3 years ago said it would. Maybe they finally woke up and smelled the reality and said, oops. But what I said, like Krista said to me, she said, my phone is full. I have no way else to put the pictures. And it just makes me think back more and more to the days of photography from the 70s and 80s and earlier, when you would just get the pictures back from the lab. And you had the actual prints in your hand, and you could actually either give them to a friend, or you could put them in a photo album, and you still had the negatives, so you could still make more pictures as needed. There's still some people that will develop film for you, but many of them, such as Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, do not return you the negatives. Why? It's like, I mean, that's like sending someone a hard drive to print your pictures, and then to say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not giving you your hard drive back, or your SSD, or your whatever." It doesn't make any sense. It really doesn't. And what happens, like I said, one of those big server farms, something goes wrong, and all of a sudden, like, I don't know, I can't think of anything really that would be the way that they're distributed. I can't think of any kind of natural disaster that would destroy it, but I definitely would see is human error definitely comes in mind, and definitely the fact is that someone's paying the electricity and the heating and cooling costs to keep those things running. What happens when say Google decides enough's enough and they want to shut down some services, which have they done in the past? The best known is Google Plus. Google Plus was their social media platform. I met a lot of nice friends on Google Plus. And you know what? I don't know where any of them are now. For example, where's Yoko Ono today? I don't know. I know where Kirstie Alley is because she's also on Twitter. But I liked Google Plus because it was small, but it wasn't too crazy, unlike Facebook. But it still makes a good example. Google decided after a while that it wasn't working, decided to close the service. What happened to all of those pictures, all those photos, all those things that we have done over the years? Yes, I did back them up, but which tape cartridge? I don't even know where all my files are. They're scattered all over the place. Just like I said, there would be variation of somewhere. It's just like that. Someday they'll find us. The orphan files that no one seemed to remember existed. On some hard drive or some tape volume that just kind of quietly sits around in the corner gathering dust. like a time capsule. How many pictures do you actually have on your phone or your computer that you'll never ever print? But they're so precious to you that you don't even want to throw them away. So they just sit there taking space. It's like the song by Ray Price, precious memories, how they linger, right? You store all those pictures on your phone, your computer, and then one day a head crash, the hard drive quits, whatever, or the computer industry changes interfaces and now you can't plug the drive into anything. And all of a sudden the pictures are gone forever. I had a situation like that. I had a QAC 6250 tape cartridges. I had two. Originally there was four, but I didn't bring the other four with me, or the two with me, when I backed up my bulletin board from Kerry Hill and Willimantic. And I said, I want to be able to download those pictures again. I want to look and see what was on that tape cartridge. So I had a hard time finding a compatible tape drive to read them. I finally did find the tape drive. The cartridges read fine. Only to find, to my dismay, that that was only part of an archive. The other two tape cartridges weren't part of it. Yeah, I know, 250 megabytes compressed. And, you think that's a lot of space. No, it's not. And well, at the time, I had a couple full height Maxter 380 megabyte hard drives in a storage dimensions external box, connected by a SCSI wide cable, SCSI 2 wide fast cable. Oh wait, it was using narrow SCSI. Okay, so SCSI 2 fast, not wide. Anyway, the point was that I had this stuff, and when they temporarily foreclosed on the building, and the sheriff told us we had to leave, I had no way of carrying that box. The hard drives were already starting to get bad bearings and really needed service, and they couldn't do anything with them. Those pictures are gone too, right? Go figure. So now we just wait for people to come on the panel, say hello, I guess. So how do I think about when I pull this phone out of the catacombs? What do I think about looking at this thing? The fact is woefully inadequately out of date and doesn't have any of the needed updates to firmware or anything to make it a better phone. This one had 16 megabytes of RAM in it too. It's kind of like the song by the Bugles video killed the radio star. We've come from a long way. It seems like it's so long ago. With my new technology, this This is an old school phone. This is. I remember when everybody wanted the iPhone 4S. Of course, then they came up. It was the last one with the 30 pin cable connector in the bottom, which, frankly, as far as I'm concerned, was a disaster. Because the plugs. Okay, you can see right here. Yeah. 30-pin dot connector right there. Big, long, thin thing. Walking disaster. And of course, the old Mophie phone like this one here had, you used to open up at the bottom, which is convenient because if you wanted to get to your dock connector without actually taking the phone out of the box, that's exactly what it would do. Couldn't charge it at the same time, obviously, but now we got phones like this one here, and nice little thin. This Mophie juice box gives it a micro USB cable port instead of the Lightning connector. That's what the phone connects to the box with. Nothing really exciting. There's a lot of junk mail. The only thing that happened with this phone was the original button, the pink button here on the side. The overlay part of the button broke off. Fortunately, I was able to flip it over and use the back side of the button so I could still power it on my phone in case. Because my fingernails were just about long enough originally to get in and push the original button underneath it, but I didn't want to scratch up the original button. Yes, Rusty, I see you. Let's get you on camera. Let's see what he's doing. Come on. Ugh. Oops. Oh, don't knock over my coffee, please. Not really. Oh. Actually, you're looking at his face. Actually, you're not even seeing his face. He's just off camera right now. He's here, but he's get down. Come on. Ow! What? But you still gotta think about it, though. What have we gotten with all this technology? We actually kind of you still shed. I brush him all the time, and he's always shedding. Wow. How much does that? I don't know. Probably 35 pounds. He's a big cat. I don't have a scale. But he's certainly big enough. Takes me 2 arms to lift him up. Hold on a minute. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Michelle. How's it going?
It's good, all right.
Yeah, it's going all right. That's good. How's the day?
Well, this day's okay.
Good. I'm catching up with chat here a little bit. I see we got Hobo the Clown, John Heyman. Michelle, next week is the carnival. Are you ready for the carnival next week?
Yeah, I talked to Ed about it.
Okay.
I was thinking about
Well,
going.
Michelle, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I said Ed's thinking about going.
That'd be good to get him out of the house, you know. Michelle, next Wednesday night and Thursday night is $30 wristband night, Michelle. And I was talking with Skynet. He said he would purchase one of those wristbands for you if you live stream the event and, you know, maybe do some of the slower rides. You know, you don't have to go on any crazy rides, but maybe do some of the slower rides.
There's not too many rides there. There's
They don't have too many?
No, it's not a lot of rides. It's mostly for the kids, but they have the booths, the game booths and stuff.
Oh, that'd be cool to watch you play some games, you know, like squirt gun in a balloon and try and fill up the balloon.
Yeah, they have that. They also have
ring toss. Yeah. That'd be really cool to watch you play some games, maybe win some prizes. Embrace the fair.
So, that doesn't start till Wednesday. As far as I understand, it starts from Friday.
Oh, I was just reading the message that was delayed to me. I might have to go back. I could be wrong. I was on my phone at the time, Michelle. Let me go back here really fast. I was on the phone multitasking, so I could be wrong.
Well, let me look it up too, so I can share it with the audience. Winston Fireman's Carnival.
I want to say it's next Thursday, Wednesday and Thursday night?
2022. Winston Fireman's Carnival will be annual on 75 Raleigh Street following Wednesday 24th.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, it starts a week from tomorrow.
Wednesday.
Yeah. We got to bring the chat back up here.
How many are they going to have?
Yeah,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Wednesday, Thursday will be the wristband night, with the purpose of a special wristband at $30. Kids have unlimited carnival rides.
Unlimited.
The Bear Garden will host entertainment Friday and Saturday evenings. The food tent will include fried dough, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, chicken tenders, onion rings, and French fries.
Whoa! That sounds good.
Not good for my waistline at all.
You know, you gotta have a little bit of fun every. You know, we get a cheat day every now and then, Michelle. That sounds like a good cheat day right there. A couple burgers, some fried dough, some onion ring. Oh man, it sounds good. Woo! You're making me hungry, Michelle.
What's
You're
that?
making me hungry. Said you're making me hungry here. Thinking about all that
It says
delicious
Friday
carnival food.
evening, the 26th, 9:30 p.m. will host one of the country's largest and most colorful fireworks displays. Rain date is Saturday, August 27th, 6 p.m. One of the longest firemen's parade will march. Okay, that's August 27th. Main Street, more than 25 fire departments from throughout the state will look their best competing for trophies.
Maybe you can be a
The
judge in one
parade
of
has
those
an
contests.
alternative due to the bridge construction on Raleigh Street. Follow Main Street, past the reviewing stand, turn right onto Case Avenue. Case Avenue. So, in other words, we're probably not going to see it here.
Well, yeah.
Because Case Avenue is before us. So, because of Raleigh Street, they're probably going to be going past the reviewing stand, turn right on Case Avenue, left on Willow Street. Right, that's what I thought.
What are you talking about here? A parade or what are you
The
talking
parade,
about?
yeah. The parade's not going to
Yeah.
be coming by my window.
Oh, okay. How far is Case Street from your home, from the apartments?
It's not that far. It's up by the old Bear Claw.
Okay.
Donut
You could always
shop,
attend it.
which is being renovated into a mini grocery store now.
Yeah, you could always attend it. You know, just go there and stream it if you wanted to, if it's not too far, maybe.
For more information, contact us at our headquarters to give the phone number here, or visit us at winsteadfire.org.
Okay.
So,
yeah, well, it's just something to consider, I guess. If you wanted to go to the carnival next week and ride some rides for free, someone would be willing to pay for that for you, you know. But you know, it's just up to you. I just
and of
figured
course,
I'd
the
mention
fireworks is going to be on Friday evening, which I should be able to see them easily from my backyard.
Oh, okay. Cool.
And maybe I could use my Android phone to shoot them.
Yeah.
Or I can use my iPhone 4S to shoot them. That only has like 16 megabytes of RAM, but that's gonna be very nerve-wracking for the cat with all the noise of all those fireworks going off. He doesn't like that too much.
I'll be all right.
Scares the cat.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
Can't really see the keyboard. I mean, oh, you need to dilate your eyes again for.
Who can't see the keyboard?
Yeah, so he probably got his eyes dilated, and then that's why.
Who did? I'm not seeing that in chat. What are you? Oh, I gotta scroll down. Sorry. Never mind. I goofed it.
I'll get him on the screen. Just give me a second here.
Hey, Krista, Mr. Happy. Good day. I got it, Michelle. I'm sorry. I had to scroll down. It was human error, Michelle. I got it. But if you want to put it up on the screen, that'll be fine.
Yeah,
that'll be
Some people don't like when they can see it on the screen now because it makes it easier.
Yeah, I like that as well. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay.
So where's I see Krista, how you doing?
You're happy?
She says hi, about 5 minutes. 5 minutes for what? You gonna come on?
No.
Yeah. Well, anyway, like I said, Krista this weekend coming up, me and her are gonna start trying to do some baking.
Oh, okay.
And that should be interesting. But what I said at the beginning, though, with the monologue, I think kind of applies. Where do you keep all your photographs that you've taken with your phone?
You mean like my physical photographs or digital?
The ones that are still stored on your phone. How many of them did
Oh,
you print?
um, you know what, Michelle? I usually every few months I'll just transfer them all over to my computer, and I have a folder on my computer that I have backed up on a hard drive as well. So yeah, I usually just keep them on my computer. I don't really take too many pictures, but
Yeah.
yeah, I usually just transfer them onto my computer.
Yeah, I was just saying, the problem is that just brings back what I said. 5 minutes on the road for you. Right, that's right. Geese is not that far.
It's not far down.
But it does mean that the fireman's parade is not going to be going by the building.
Gotcha. Yeah, I usually keep mine on my computer, Michelle. I mean, if I need to, but yeah, I don't really take a ton of pictures. Sometimes.
I remember back when we used to actually use film, and you come back from the photo lab, you get a couple of prints to go with them, and then you could just.
Yeah, yeah. Get the negatives.
And you got the negatives back too, and
Yep.
then you could always go ahead and print more if you needed to.
Yep, I've definitely have a few of those envelopes with the photos in them that they give you. Yeah, I've got a few of those laying around for sure.
Yeah.
CVS, yeah, from the
CVS no longer gives the negatives back anymore.
No, yeah, I haven't gotten pictures developed in a long time. It's been a while. The last time I got pictures developed, Michelle, you could go to a kiosk and you could put like a USB stick or something in there, and you could get your digital pictures printed
That's still there.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, it's been a long time since I've facilitated.
I don't think so, because last time I went to the parade, because the lighting was terrible for shooting the pictures, because they were coming in from the sun. You couldn't really see the fire trucks. You couldn't, it was just a horrible shot from the light.
Maybe it'll be a cloudy day that day, or you just kind of angle yourself differently, like, instead of pointing towards them, you put your back to the sun and just record them as they go by.
That's what I did when up here with
there you go.
With the memorial parade. We had the camera set up in the window. We were just doing that.
Yeah, start marching with the parade would be pretty cool. Michelle just kind of tag on at the end of the parade and just start marching with them. They probably wouldn't say anything. I mean, yeah, that's a great idea.
Well, like I said also at the beginning of the show, is one is installing Linux on a Mac considered harassment?
I don't know.
Good question, right? What? Why would YouTube delete my video saying there was harassment? From a video from 8 years ago. Where's the harassment?
That's a good question, Michelle. I couldn't tell you. I didn't see the video.
Of course you haven't seen the video because it's no longer there anymore.
Yeah.
I appealed and I lost the appeal. I asked him, when does installing Debian Linux on a computer count as harassment?
Maybe it's someone who's not a Linux fan. It works for YouTube, some tyrant at YouTube.
There have actually been YouTube channels that have been terminated for talking about Linux.
Take a knee when they... No, you can't do that. You put our hand up. We don't do that. You're not going to take a knee, right, Michelle, when the American flag passes by?
First of all, I cannot physically take a knee. I'd never get up.
Oh man.
But no, as far as the Maori Lego goes, that was bullshit. Say that much. Clearly abuse of power.
Yeah, it's like that Russian dyke. What's her name, Michelle? The gal who got arrested in Russia.
NFL player, the WNBA
Yeah,
player.
yeah, I'm glad she's there. You know, she probably was one of these people who wanted to kneel. Now she can kneel all she wants in Russia. Yeah,
And she's
you know,
sitting in a
she
gulag, probably.
deserves to be there. I'm glad she's there, and I hope she has to serve that whole fucking sentence. You know, good riddance. Skynet says, "Can you take?"
Sorry, but I honestly do admire and revere the American flag. Thank you very much.
Take an elbow.
I don't see any reason to disrespect the flag.
I agree, Michelle. Maybe the rebel flag, but not the American flag. Yeah.
And I also do stand by the Constitution of the United States.
That's good. Do you have a favorite amendment? Do you have a favorite amendment that you like to?
The one that's appropriate, but
right.
this one is the Fourth Amendment.
Fourth Amendment.
Against
Okay.
the unlawful search and seizure.
Yeah. That's a good one. It's a good one, Michelle. I like the Fourth Amendment. That's my second. That's about my third favorite one. I like the First Amendment. I like Second Amendment. Fourth. Yeah, they're all good. They're all good.
Well, I believe in the Second Amendment too. I certainly believe in the first, the right to assemble peacefully.
Yeah, freedom of press, freedom of speech.
Yeah, but you know what? That's kind of questionable because the press isn't free. Not really. I mean, sure, it's free to express your ideas, but when the press man owns the press, he's going to say what you can and cannot say to his press.
Well, Michelle, you're technically press right now by doing this show. You're technically press. All of us are press. As anyone has a camera and goes out and gives gives information to people, makes it public to people.
Yeah,
you're press.
I know. The problem is, at the same time, YouTube could also decide to yank the show, making me just a greasy mark on their sidewalk.
Yeah.
Because they control the platform. I don't control the platform.
Yeah, but you're still press, though. You're still press.
Yeah.
Take the knee, John says. Take that knee. No, Don Heyman. She's got a broken knee. She can't do that.
Well, I got rid of the R anymore, so it doesn't say forcused anymore.
What's that? You got rid of what?
It used to say, I need to be more forcused.
Oh, forcused.
I didn't know I had an R in there.
Forecast. Foreskin. What are we talking about here?
That was just a typo.
Fucking Nightbot.
So where is everybody else? Where's Andrew? Where's JoJo? Where's Tiger Kitty?
I don't know. I have no idea. But yeah, Michelle, I guess that's something you can maybe consider or get together with Krista and talk about. Maybe hitting the carnival up and doing a nice live stream. I'm not sure if you'll be able to get Ed out, but it'd be nice if Ed could go with you guys. Get him out of the house a bit.
You talking about for the carnival?
Yeah, for next week. Just it'd be nice if you guys get out and have some fun.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
As I said, me and Ed talked about that today. We're gonna go or not.
Yeah.
I don't see why we wouldn't go.
Hey, Tiger Kitty. Good morning.
The problem is the first thing he's going to hit is the beer garden, and then
let him loose in the beer garden, Michelle. Yeah, that's fine. He's out. He's gonna. It's like going to the bar or something, having a couple drinks, talking.
I don't like drinking, so I probably.
No, I know you don't. I'm sure Ed would like it though. Again, Skynet said.
Of course he'd like it. The problem is that's not my thing. So we're gonna go to the bingo tent.
Well, yeah, Michelle. Again, you can get a wristband and
that's
ride
for kids. That band I checked into it's for kids.
I think it's for everyone.
Yeah, it's for kids. It's not for adults.
Okay. So hit the bingo. Play some games maybe. Get some foods. Get some delicious foods, Michelle.
And
Again, let it be
I,
your cheat day. It's a cheat day, have some fun, enjoy yourself. How often does the carnival come to town, You got to take advantage.
do we
Get
have
an
extra
elephant.
batteries?
Yeah, for your phone, for streaming.
Yeah, my phone's got a brand new battery in it. So, and let's get the milky juice back on it like it's always had.
Yeah. The wristbands are for everyone, Michelle.
However, because there's children there and YouTube's policy on kids, I would really have a hard time trying to.
Well, Michelle, it doesn't. As long as you're not focusing on the children, you should be fine. I mean, children can be in the background. That's inevitable. As long as you're not like focusing on a child, you're gonna be fine. I mean,
Yeah.
there's nothing that says you can't. You know how many people take pictures and live stream from Disneyland, Disney World? There's thousands of kids running around there. They're not gonna
Yeah.
get. You don't get. Yeah, you're not gonna get in trouble for.
Oh, giving YouTube's out policies, I couldn't even guarantee that. I'm sorry, it's true.
I mean. Yeah, no, you'd be fine, Michelle. Streaming a
No,
carnival.
he's not
you'd be
banned.
fine.
He's just not here yet. I see Tiger Kitty's here, but I don't see. I don't see
Tiger Kitty's here.
JoJo, and I don't see Andrew.
No, this is true. They're probably busy or
He's in
whatever.
hospital. Again, well, I guess it's not too impossible. I mean, he's been having a lot of problems lately. After that might be possible.
Yeah. True.
So, like I said, we'll see what we can do. The live entertainment Thursday, Friday night at the beer garden.
Yeah, you're good.
Because it does say, I'll read this here. It says here on the screen. I'll show you on the screen because I have it on the screen. Where is it? There it is. It says here, Friday evening, Little Bay House is one of the country's largest, most colorful fireworks display. The beer garden will host entertainment on Friday and Saturday evenings. Wednesday and Thursday, there'll be wristband night where purchase a special wristband for $30. Kids will have unlimited carnival rides.
Yeah, that's just one of the benefits from the wristband. It's not saying that it's just for kids. It's just saying that kids will have unlimited. Right. That's not saying that it's just for kids. That's just giving one of the benefits of the wristband. It's not specifically saying it's only for kids.
You know what would be interesting is I want to try calling them again and ask them if I can bring my own little table and sit up and do this on YouTube stream from the carnival.
Well, again, Michelle, the point would be to walk around the carnival, not to just sit there and sit at a table and live stream from it. The point is kind of like walk around, do different activities, talk with different people. Yeah, that's like kind of the point.
Don't really talk to each other.
It's terrible.
I said Winston, people don't really talk to each other. It's not a thing in Winston.
Oh. Why is that? No one says, "Hey, how you doing? How's the day?" No one strikes up a conversation
no, actually,
around
no,
the
they
town?
don't. A lot of people don't do that. They're very insular. They tend to stay to themselves.
Oh, maybe you should try and get people to open up a bit. Talk to them. Shoot them a smile. Hey, how you doing? And strike up a conversation with them.
I still would like to get a table there, and I mean,
okay.
I mean, my laptop, the Dell laptop, as long as I have enough power, because theoretically it could run at least for a few hours anyway, and stream the carnival, like a 2-hour stream. But then again, like I said, I don't know who's gonna want to look all that gear, because now we gotta go up. See, because of the work on construction on Bridge Street, we have to go around ourselves. It's not too bad, but it's gonna be a bit of a pain. Driving to walk up Willow Street, Keystone Willow Street. I mean, So
your phone would be a lot easier. Just
if
to
I could
carry
get
your
a
phone.
ride, it'd be easier. And then I could just shove the table in the back and then just basically bring the laptop and then.
Yeah, that's a bit much, Michelle. I'd say just maybe the phone would probably be your best bet. Walking around with the phone and filming. Yeah.
I think this phone here could definitely be on the walker. So it doesn't really have the same kind of mechanism for focusing the camera that the other one does. Maybe this one here might be good for walker cam because of that reason with the battery, and this is kind of dodgy. It's kind of old. And it only holds, and you can't directly stream to YouTube with this because the new software that YouTube uses isn't compatible with this. I don't think it is. I don't know. Well, checked it. I know that the light output of that phone is kind of low. We'll have to figure something out. So,
Get it figured out.
yeah. So, do you like going to the movies? Yeah, the movies are okay. I haven't gone to see any good movies in years, but I do like going to movies, and I would like to go to Pleasant Valley Drive-In again. But I don't have a car, so I can't go to Pleasant Valley Drive-In because they don't have a car to get there. They don't have benches to sit on either outside. No, Dave is not banned. Why would he be banned? Let's be honest. That doesn't make any sense. Why would Dave be banned?
Ooh, yeah, I like that idea. Michelle, when you go to the movies, where do you like to sit in the theater? Do you like to sit in the front? Are you a middle person? Do you like to sit in the back?
I sit more like near the middle.
Okay, yeah, I like the middle.
No, I don't go to adult movies. Oh my god.
Adult movie theater. Do they have those in Winstead, like a peep show?
No, they don't have that.
Oh, it sucks. What about Glory Hole? You ever been to a Glory Hole before, Michelle?
To a what?
A Glory Hole.
I don't know exactly what that is, but
Well, what a glory hole is, Michelle, is it's a hole, and you commonly into a bathroom stall or a wall. And what you do is, on one side of the glory hole is yourself, and on the other side could be anything. But what you traditionally do would be stick your private part into a glory hole, and then something on the other side will tend to that private part and give you some type of pleasure, whether it's a
that
human
sounds
being,
stupid.
an animal, an object. Yeah, it's called a glory hole.
That sounds stupid. That, you know what though?
What's
What
that?
happens if you stick a private part in the hole and some woman decides to use a hammer on it?
Oh my god! Ow! Ow, Michelle.
Say, you got a nail sticking out of here, doink!
Oh my god!
foreskin! The penis tips!
Oh my goodness, Michelle. Oh my goodness. Let's hope that never happens. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that sounds like something you would see someone on Jackass or something.
Yeah. Something those guys would do.
I don't know.
So you ever see that movie Porky's before? Remember Porky's from like the 70s, the 80s? You ever see that
I
movie
never actually
before?
watched it.
Oh, it's a good one.
Okay. Oh yeah, I think I did see a piece of it, but didn't make any sense. The guy was trying to commit suicide with an electric razor, something like that.
No, I don't know what you're talking. I don't think you're thinking of the right movie. I don't know what movie you're thinking of, but it sounds very interesting. It wasn't Porky's though. Yeah, that never happened in Porky's.
Oh, the adults only one is still here. It's in the 18 plus category for members only.
You did a porno, you said?
No. It was just that we covered a lot of adult theme stuff.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. My all-time favorite show was, oh yeah, that was a good one. Adults Only was pretty good. But
it won't be long before YouTube just catches up to that and starts deleting that old video and says, inappropriate, delete.
Is it a members only show, Michelle? Your adults only show? Is it members only now, or is it still on your page?
Yeah, it's still on my page.
Still okay. You had a lot of good streams that Monica deleted. There's a lot of content lost there, unfortunately.
I actually deleted a lot of them too, not just her. I deleted a lot of them also.
That sucked. I don't know why you did that. It's a terrible.
The members only show came up long after Monica was here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost the Saturday show apparently got under YouTube's nerves a little bit because it's still limited no ads. I was like, okay, fine.
Who cares, Michelle? You did great this weekend with donations. Who even cares, right?
Even that actually enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say right there is worth the money in itself. It's a good show. It's a good show.
And then you guys carried on after the show was over, too. The only reason I ended it when it did was 1, was getting really late. Number 2, I had to eat. And so that was why. But you guys talked for a bit longer after the show was over, so.
Yeah, for a bit.
Yeah. I don't know what Saturday is going to be like this week.
Neighbors next door are so fucking loud.
What?
Oh, nothing. I was just talking about my neighbors, Michelle. You know, loud neighbors. They're just fucking being loud today.
Oh, what are they talking about?
I don't know what they're talking about. They're just going in and out of their house, slamming the door. The lady's on the phone talking outside. I don't know, just being loud.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I found an interesting little video on Odyssey. I was looking for one of mine, and I found this video. So this goes from Odyssey. I'm going to show you another video from Odyssey. It's only about 2 minutes long.
Okay, let's check it out.
So this is from Odyssey, folks. This is not from YouTube. So please respect the copyright holder. I thought it was kind of cute. I didn't get a chance to hear the whole sound of it, but let's get started this.
All right.
Oh, here we go. Fresh meat, everyone. Don't worry, he's still alive.
Where am I?
You, sir, are in the YouTube Gulag, a terrible, rat-infested place that they send people who, post the wrong meme or something.
Oh.
You must have done something pretty bad. Yeah, check that email they gave you.
Oh, yeah, right. It says that I violated the terms of service.
Well, which term?
It doesn't say which specific term. It just says the vibe.
Yeah?
I violated the vibe of the terms of service.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So, how long did they give you?
Oh, God. What? It says forever.
Oh, tough
Mustache
brain.
didn't
You're
say
telling
it,
me,
seriously,
didn't OJ just get like 9 years?
Oh, well, what do they do to you here?
Oh, just some hard labour, medium labour, some whipping every now and then, maybe some butt stuff.
Butt stuff?
Oh yeah, have a look at that terms of service of yours. It clearly states if you violate their policies, well, they can violate your anus.
No. Surely that's some sort of misunderstanding. It couldn't possibly be right there in black and white. Wow, I really should have read this first.
Don't beat yourself up about it. The guards will do that for you.
Oh, is this this really the best way to do things? I mean, surely there's some place out there that lets you post your thoughts instead of theirs.
Shh, don't be crazy with that Wild West talk. What do you think? Some cowboy is going to come and save you? Some strong, leather-clad, arseless chap cowboy is going to come riding along with 100 horses galloping by his side as he sweats in the sunshine of love. Don't be stupid.
Alright,
If you want that, well, you got to go next door.
Wait, are you saying we could just leave this place anytime and go to the free and welcoming cowboy land anytime that we want?
Yeah, but you'll miss out on Will Smith's vlogs. This one's a real slapper.
Alright, that's enough of that. What they're talking about is sometimes YouTube will terminate your channels for reasons that don't make a lot of sense. That's what I was getting at. Why I don't know how long YouTube is going to allow my program to continue to remain.
Michelle, you don't do anything to. I mean, I wouldn't worry about it. You don't really do anything to violate any rules, so I think you'll be fine.
Yeah, I would have thought so, but the way that YouTube is, the way they keep changing the rules, it's kind of hard to say these days.
I'll never know. Hey, Scottish Dave, how's it going?
Hey, Scottish Dave. Yeah, Ed paid me the $12.
$12.
Do I have a dungeon wallpaper? I do. I don't remember where it's stored now. If it's on the El Capitan petition, or if it's on but I do have a dungeon wallpaper somewhere.
Maybe you can load one up.
I have to find it. Right now, this is kind of hard time to go searching for wallpapers in the middle of a live stream.
Oh, you've done worse. You've done worse. Yeah.
Hey, Scott Steve, how you doing? No. By the way, the boulder showing the next thing was supposed to be a Minotaur. Yeah. Yeah.
You ever been to a sex dungeon, Michelle? You ever seen one in person?
No.
They got all types of different devices and toys and anything you could imagine. There's a couple pee-pee tarps, bathroom tarps in there, just in case.
Speaking of dungeons, I remember when we did Nomigan. That was Nomigan dungeon in World of Warcraft. That was a bit of a challenge. We never did totally complete it.
Yeah.
I still got keys and did access cards for it too. I'm just not sure where to stick the key or the or the blue data access card.
If we go down to the sex dungeon, Michelle, I could definitely show you where to put the key in and the blue access card, where to swipe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got planned for today, Michelle? What's your what's on the agenda for your Tuesday?
I don't know yet. I haven't figured that out.
Yeah.
Let's play by
Should
ear.
be pretty good weather. Good weather there today. It's 75 right now. It's not too hot.
Huevo.
Huevos, you know
Hello,
what that
my amigos and amigas.
is?
Former football player. Hello,
Yeah, no kidding,
truck
Tiger
driver.
Kitty.
Okay. Grazie, signore. Signore.
Yeah, I kind of figured that too, Tiger
Que
Kitty.
parla? What language? Oh, that's easy. Espanol. Yeah.
Yeah.
¿Cómo está?
Chúpame la verga. Yeah.
Tiger Kitty said August 16th is National Rum Day and National Roller Coaster Day.
How about that?
Is
Go on
this a
some roller
trucking channel?
coasters.
Well, this is a gaming channel, but we also do live streams too, and have a morning show where we kind of talk about days, events, and things too. It's a little bit of everything. It's not one particular channel. So we do cover morning shows. We do to play the American Truck Simulator and World of Warcraft. And you'll also discover it gets streamed also on Twitch as well at the same time. So, yeah. So today's weather is supposed to be mild. I don't see anything super hot or anything. It looks like, sorry, let me try one here. Currently, right now in Winston, it is currently 25 degrees Celsius. Today's supposed to be expected a high of 27. Tomorrow is going to be 22. Thursday will be 26. Friday will be 29. Krista's going to be working with me on trying to do some baking on Friday. Saturday and Sunday are going to be in the 30s, low 30s. Monday is going to be 60% chance of rain. Thursday, 60% chance of rain. Sorry, Tuesday. Wednesday, 40% chance of rain. So it might rain a little bit on the carnival. Thursday is going to be partly sunny, a high of 28. So, overall, not a bad day.
No.
So, oh, don't tell me. Let's see. Was this another one? What's this one? Reach the decision appeal.
So I got.
This is from earlier when it said that it violated and the lost my appeal, and it says it does violate our harassment, threats, and cyberbullying. You know what, YouTube? Let me say one thing to you. When is installing an operating system on a computer cyberbullying? I don't understand where you do this craziness.
Weird.
It doesn't make any
Weird.
sense.
So I got a phone call. I'll be back.
Okay. So we got a caller amongst us. Okay. No, we don't. Oh, it's up here on the shelf. I don't need it right now. Just lately when I've been playing the game, I haven't been showing my face on the camera. Right now, my landlord doesn't have any apartments available at this immediate time. Alright. Remember El Grande Huevo, we do have another Spanish-speaking moderator in here. So we do. I'm more fluent with Italian, but I had a fling. Why? With who? Or what? Well, well, today's slow days. It's not a lot going on. Vincent's in truck. 24 in this trip. Oh, well. Sorry, I don't think my landlord has room for 24 people. So yeah, I went to call a coyote. Oh, filling. Mean for your teeth. Yeah. Venequi. I think that means agree. I'm not sure. Acquis would mean like acquiesce or yes or affirm. Well, anyway, the truth is, we've reached an age, like I said, technology is Michelle, good morning. Good morning. Let's come on panel today, Craig. Let's get you on panel today. It's been a pretty slow day. Not a lot going on. The reason I feel like a little bit like a funeral dirge is that YouTube erased an 8-year-old video claiming there was harassment in it from installing an operating system on my Mac. I don't get it. I don't think I could really help much with that. It's 2, but 10 might be available. But I'm not going to promise anything. Okay. Well, I know that the Mayor Adams and Mayor Brown of New York and Washington, D.C. are just fed up with the busing going of illegals to Washington and New York. But on the other hand, they can think that it's no big deal. It's moderate. It's medium, actually. It's a little bit on the firm side. But, just, it's supposed to be a firm mattress. Which is fine for me. It's a firm mattress. Firm, F-I-R-M, firm. I can confirm it's firm. It's too bad that oh, I'm sorry. Just still yawning. I'd say I didn't quite get 8 hours in Burma, yeah. One, ideally. Me. It's not a California king or anything like that. Let's get to the news. While waiting for people to come on the panel. Let's take a quick look at the news here. Why? What are you thinking? Honestly, seriously, it is a queen. It's a full-size bed. You can get two smaller people on it pretty well. Yeah. In comes the yawns. Yeah, I know. It's just a slow day. Okay, here we go. High-flying hypocrisy. Leonardo DiCaprio traveled on a gas-guzzling private jets while funding climate lawsuits against big oil. Liz looks left. Facing uphill battle, Cheney turns to unlikely groups of voters to support. On the books, judge scheduled hearing on potentially unsealing Mar-a-Lago's search for his records. Dem-led city reversed its course after pulling $120 million from police budget. Elvis' declining health, grueling final months detailed in new book. Multiple rockets hit near U.S. military base in Syria. First Lady Jill Biden tests positive for COVID-19. Missile might. U.S. carries out ICBM tests after delaying over tensions with China. Green Gang meet carries climate aristocracy pushing equal agenda on Americans. Democratic DA slammed for releasing murderers back on the streets. Afghans are pleading for help 1 year after U.S. withdrawal. Trump raid shows the FBI Justice Department want to decide who can be our president. Healthcare workers win $10 million settlement over hospitals' COVID vaccine mandate. CNN, MSNBC Dems mock concern of added IRS agents and spending bill. Suspected drug dealer arrested after sending random text to county commissioner. Son of a suspected serial killer to remain behind bars as police probe possible involvement. The Flash store seeks treatment for complex mental health issues. Apologizes for behavior. Charge approves $3.5 million Apple settlement over retail employee back checks. Liz Terrell goes off on school district's illegal and racist policy of laying off white teachers first. Texas rancher moves family to Louisiana after migrant incident, says Biden has destabilized the border. Yes, he has. Oh, yeah. Definitely has. Was in a heck trunk also. She died after buying. What's this? Would you rent have your... No. I think they want to rent the bed. No. I don't know anything exactly about the death. But something doesn't seem right. Something doesn't seem right about that. Was she drunk? Well, apparently she was drunk originally when she had the accident, yeah. So what exactly is it that killed her? Was it complications from the accident, or was it something else? Yeah. Well, you gotta think about that. As I said, I don't know this actress. She was probably going really fun and died from what I heard about after the accident. I don't think she was exactly having fun. I think probably more than likely it may have been a combination of things. Okay, Craig, let's come on. Good morning.
Morning, Michelle. How are you? How's everybody doing in the chat?
It's just me right now in the chat, in the side chat, obviously. Yes, guys, in the side chat, Craig is here. So.
Morning to all. Let me see if I can get the chat up a little bigger.
Yeah.
Morning, Tiger Kitty.
Okay, Craig.
Skynet.
You're talking about the Anna Heck.
How are you?
We got a bit of an echo or something going on in the background.
Yeah, no, I gotta turn the volume down.
Oh, it's on your wave. Okay.
I had you on the big screen.
Yeah.
I watched
Steve says seemingly she had another accident later and took off at speed. Paparazzi took a photo of her as she sped away. Oh, God. What's this? Oh, it's your dog. Okay.
That's Mr. Winston.
Yeah.
Say good morning, everyone. Good morning to you. Good morning, Aunt Michelle.
He has a very short nose. I noticed that. He looks like a pug. Maybe a little bit longer than a pug nose.
Yeah, he's a French Bull Terrier.
Yeah. Well, speaking of pug nose, what did you think of my truck from the Sunday
I
night?
like it. I enjoy the channel. I mean, I enjoyed the. I'm not asleep yet. I enjoyed the show. I got in and out because I had to do a couple things in the meantime, but I really did enjoy it. I think it was very interesting, and I'm definitely going to get that game. I just got to get my.
Right now, I think I saw on Steam that it's actually being a little cheaper right now for the game. It's not as expensive as it was before. So apparently, it looks like it's on sale.
Oh, okay. What is
Steam
it?
kind of works like an app store. You have to install the Steam program on your computer, then you just go into the store and you just buy the stuff you're looking for.
All right, I got that down. So in other words, I buy the game once and then I have it forever.
What's that?
Or do I have to pay monthly for Steam?
Right, you just buy the game once.
Do I?
It's not a monthly subscription.
Now, what about Steam?
No, Steam itself
what about
is.
Steam?
Right, Steam is just is sort of the app store. So then you buy the game on Steam and that's it. You own it.
Yeah, that's.
And then you can buy additional content for it, like additional states. I think it starts out with California and I think Arizona. So,
let's see I'm trying to see what people.
I sorry about Dion. That'll be a good start for you to try it.
Hi, Scottish Dave.
The states cost extra.
Scottish Dave was on Rosie.
It comes in Nevada, Arizona, and California. Okay. Yeah, I remember Nevada. Yep. That's when my home base is in Elko, Nevada.
Hi, Byron. Fine. Okay, I think I got everybody.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure I said hello. It's true. Not to say hello to everybody, Tiger Kitty. I said hello. Okay.
I try to say hi to everybody too.
Yes. What does this little pin on my screen mean? With a slash through it. Looks like one of those old-fashioned pins where you pin stuff up to the wall. The hell is that for?
What stuff? The link that's pinned on the top?
On the bottom underneath where it says MicheleDalene, say something, slow mo is on.
It says you can make donations.
On that pin, there's a little pin. Let me hit it.
Yeah, so I pinned the link so you can donate to.
I don't know what the. Oh, you pin it. Okay. All right. Let me see. Probably screwed it up now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, damn it. I should have done that. Whatever. I did it, so I did it. Let me see. I was going to ask you a question. Oh, could you do me a favor, Michelle?
What?
Could you go on Amazon when you get some free time? What I want to get is, you know, the headphones like you have on.
Yeah.
Okay. Do they have them?
So you want to get? So you want modern versions of the headphones I got, over the ear headphones.
I want one with the. In other words, I want a Bluetooth, and I wanted that if driving in the car, I can have them on, and with the little mouthpiece that goes across, the microphone.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, you can get some pretty nice, cheap headphones with Bluetooth.
Yeah. I just was asking for your help because I don't exactly know what brand to get and what is good and what is not good. I mean, I'm not going to get Bose, obviously. It's I'm not going to get that.
Well, I don't know much about the different brands, but I suspect that you probably want something that's kind of well made,
middle of the
like
road.
something that's got to be durable. It's going to last a while.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So maybe I need to ask you is how much are you willing to spend? I guess that's.
Well, I would probably go as high as 100.
100? Oh yeah, they make them heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get this chat right. I messed up here. Just bear with me.
He said you cannot have, Skynet says you cannot have an over-ear headphones in the car driving. Or are you talking about as a passenger?
Yeah, I know. Tiger Kitty, good morning. Nice to see you too.
Skynet knows coming on. Let's get him on here. He's the guy that knows all the modern stuff. Let's see, where's my trackball? There it is. Go ahead, Skynet.
Hi,
Hey,
Skynet.
hey, what's up?
How you doing? What's cooking?
Good. I wanted to warn you one thing about the headphones. So you cannot use over-ear headphones in a vehicle. Unless you're the passenger, of course.
That's because you couldn't hear anything, I guess.
Right,
Somebody
exactly.
beeping at you.
Yeah, so like you're not even really supposed to use headphones when driving. But like if you did, you would run it really low profile and you would only want to do one ear, so you can hear. But even then, it's probably better that you just use like Apple CarPlay or some sort of like Bluetooth for your phone.
Get Audio Technica ATH40 headphones, says Brian K.
Okay,
Audio Technica's ATH40 Bluetooth headphones.
I don't necessarily like the buds because like they're so small that you have to really keep track of them. And I mean it's doable, of course, but they're just so small. So like I like the one that still is connected by a rope, where it's like two buds on a rope. But it's
well, that's what I got now. See, that's what I have now.
Is it wireless?
Bluetooth.
Oh, cool. But the sound quality is not that good.
I don't think the sound quality is that good. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I'm on the. I never hear myself, so I don't know. But it sounds muffly to me when I play it back. So I just wanted to get something, decent because I do listen to a lot of music as well.
Well,
I listen to a lot of music and I listen to it loud. So.
But do you do it mainly driving or
I
like
got
when
a
you're at
pair of
home or
headphones.
when you're at work or how do you?
Oh no.
I have a pair of Bluetooth headphones here that I use with the cord.
I do it to answer your
But
question.
they are on the ear headphones.
I listen to music at home. My one electric car, there's a little Nissan Leaf that has Bluetooth built in.
Right.
But like when I'm when I'm on panel like now, I don't have good hearing in my left ear, so I figured.
So yeah,
I kind of like the ones that go on your head, on your ears, because it muffles out the noise around you.
Exactly. Okay, so then here's what I recommend. since we're to the part where you don't need the earbuds, you don't really need it for driving. You need something for home, and we're going over ear. The best ones for $100 are Sony.
Yeah.
Sony.
Oh,
Sony makes a really high quality Bluetooth over the ear with the noise canceling. Sony.
The noise canceling. That's good.
Yeah, I'll have Paul send you a link for the Sonys. But yeah, I was looking at them recently. That's why I recommend them so much.
What about Sennheisers?
That's great. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I just don't want to spend the money and then, be disappointed in it.
Right.
Yeah, that would be great if Paul could send me the link to them on Amazon. And,
well, I bought these headphones for like $14.
Do they have the microphone built into them, though?
Yep. It's battery operated with the microphone built in, so it's all wireless over the ear.
Do you charge Skynet? Do you recharge it, or do you have to put new batteries in it?
I'm pretty sure you recharge it with USB-C. USB-C.
Usually they come with a cable. They don't necessarily come with the charger, but they come with the cable.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll give it to Paul. I'll let Paul know.
Well, I can give you my email if you want.
Can I post the link in the chat? Or you want me to...
I think you can. I know. Let me see.
Yeah, I see a link here. Amazon.com, Sony noise canceling headphones. Just click on the link that Hobo just put up.
A second, hold on. I messed up here. Oh, man, I don't know what I did.
Let me see if I can click on the link so you can see what I was trying to show you guys. We'll potentially get the computer stuck. Oh, there you go. I'll show you the link, guys, so you guys can see these.
Yeah, I messed up. Oh, okay. Jesus.
Over the ear headphones.
Okay.
Cutting price for this is $98.
That's cool.
It's got a 4.5 star rating.
Michelle, do you think you could send that to my email? Or my
They're similar to these, but they don't have a cord on them. Although it probably does have a cord port you can plug in the cord.
I don't want a cord. Everything is Bluetooth now anyway. Could you text that to me? Send it later on.
Yeah, I could text it to you. All right, so
Yeah, thanks.
all I have to do is I have to email it to me first, so I can text it to you because it's.
Well, you know my email, I think.
Yeah,
Michelle, I gotta go in a little bit, but I wanted to also tell you one more thing about your American Truck Simulator. So, I noticed at night you have a problem driving, and I don't know if you knew. One, you can turn on your bright lights. I don't know if you're turning on your brights, but also if you go to the truck garage shop, you can put more lights on your truck. So, you can really get the fucking roads bright if you add some more, bright headlights to your truck.
You talking about me adding stuff to my truck?
Yeah, of course he's talking about you. He was just it was just saying, at nighttime you could put your brights on, or you can have more added to it.
Yeah, you can add more because you drive so slow at night because you can't see ahead of you because it's so dark. If you just add some more bright lights, I mean, in the game you don't have to be nice to other drivers and turn off your brights. You can just fucking leave those suckers on. You know?
Yeah, it's like when I when I went on the beach with my truck, I used to have those big halogens across the top, so you could see on the beach.
Nice. Yeah, I want to get some top lights. I have some fog lights, but it would be nice to have some top lights for my own truck. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that, Michelle, you've got bright lights, and you can add lights to your truck, okay?
Yeah, you can add more lights to your truck if you want.
Yep, I just wanted to let you know that, all right, Michelle? You have a great day, okay? I got to go, guys.
Yes.
Bye.
Skynet, what kind of truck do you have?
What kind of truck? He left the chat already.
That's all right, he left. Okay. It's all right, he had to go. Thank you,
Paul's back in the
Skynet, for
chat
the
now. Go ahead, Paul.
information.
Yeah, let's go.
Hi, Paulie.
I'm back.
What's doing?
Yeah.
What's doing? Top of the morning to you.
Yes, and the same to you, good sir. Same to you.
Yeah, hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. Yeah, you want to say hello to Paul? Yeah.
Oh, Winston, yeah.
Let me get him. Yeah, say hello to Paul.
He's getting big.
Say hi, Paul. Yeah. Say hi, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi.
Getting big.
Yeah, he is. Let me see if he'll. Let me see where. How are you?
This guy that says he has a Mack truck.
He's laying on my lap. What's that?
Skynet says his truck is a Mack truck.
Mack truck.
Mack, M-A-C-K.
Mac?
Yeah, Mack truck.
Jesus.
Or mine's a Kenworth.
Does he mean in real life he has a Mack truck?
No, I think he's talking
I don't
about
really think Jimmy wants to do anything right now because he just got done dealing with a squatter and she left the apartment and the legacy a mess. So I don't think he's willing to talk to anybody more about having more people come in here right now until he gets this situation sorted. Number 10.
I think he was talking about the game, Craig. Did they get the squatter out of there, Michelle? Did she finally leave?
She destroyed the door. Yeah. It looks like she left.
That's good.
What?
Have you taken him out? Well, he's going up.
He said in real life he has a Dodge truck.
I'll take him out again.
Dodge Ram. If you can't dodge it,
So in
ram
the
it.
game he has a Mack, but in real life he has a Dodge truck.
Oh, nice.
On Winston, we gotta go outside.
It says it's a
We must
Dakota
go outside.
minivan, Dodge Dakota minivan.
You don't even put him in the lap anymore. Plays body shoulder.
Of course I do. Honey, Denise is talking to me too, so.
Oh, it's quite all right. I hope she's having a good day as well and doing well.
Yeah, thank you, Paul.
Yeah.
Paul said hi, Denise.
How you doing?
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
I see Craig. I don't see Denise yet.
Oh, he's taking the dog out.
Oh, okay.
He's letting the dog out. Yeah.
Said Paul is on, and Michelle, he said hi.
Yeah, how you doing?
Hi.
There she is.
How's it going?
There she is. There's a beautiful Denise.
Feel better?
There's the lovely lady.
Beautiful Denise.
How's it going?
Yeah. She looks like she's doing great, Craig.
Looks like she's doing
Yeah,
fine
she's
now.
doing
Looks
very
like...
well.
Yes,
She's doing very well.
So how are
She's
you
going
feeling,
out to
Denise?
smoke
Are
a
you feeling
doobie now.
more up to your
Yeah.
normal self?
Can you put that away for a while and say something?
Yeah, no, I was just talking with Winston. What are you talking about? I wish it would rain.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, we need some too.
I know.
Well, it's
I'll make
decent
my
outside today. It's not too hot. I might just walk over to Cumbies. I don't know if
I
I'm
only
gonna
have
buy
some.
anything, but I might just go over
You'll
there.
steal-
I found one of my old iPhones. I took it out of the catacombs. This is
You know if you're gonna buy anything from Cumbies, Michelle? Maybe go swipe some pizza today.
No, probably not even
No?
gonna buy anything. Really. This is an iPhone 4S. This is one of my
Okay.
early phones I had.
Nice.
Is that an Android or
And this
Apple?
Barry,
Apple.
and this one is shot.
Oh, it's Apple.
Not as bad as the battery I haven't had in the other phone before I replaced it. But
Yeah.
What kind of phone? Do you have an Apple, Paul?
No, I have Android. I like my
Yeah, I
Android.
do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do too. I don't. I actually don't care for.
so, Craig, what do you think of the cab over truck I have?
Oh, I think it was great, and I also I think it's better for you to drive. The only thing that the only thing that I would suggest
Let's try not to steer too much, you know.
is that yeah, just try not to oversteer. I relate to the steering
Yeah.
because you can do the same thing in a boat. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
oversteer and
And if you oversteer in the
always
boat,
go-
there's a good chance you might actually make it basically take on water, big time.
oh, you could.
Especially when you're
You
going,
just move.
especially when you're going faster too in the boat. You know.
Yeah,
you-
you just move the steering wheel, maybe a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right, and then it would be a lot easier for you. But that's a big steering wheel
You
on
know,
that
the thing
truck.
is, I tested a couple different things, like with the sensitivity control, because remember how I'm steering the game. This is the thing to remember. I don't have an actual steering wheel. I have this, okay? And
Yeah, well, that's the problem.
that's the problem. This is the steering one.
Well, I mean, people do just fine with it. You just got to find your proper settings, you know.
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
working on it.
You're just fine with that. Yeah. You just got to set it to what you're comfortable with, Michelle, you know.
I think that the higher sensitivity on it seems to help, because if you set the sensitivity too low, then it's way too unresponsive. It seems like
Yeah,
the
you just
higher
gotta-
sensitivity does better.
Got to find a middle ground, you know.
Yeah.
And
Oh, you see this? You see this piece of wood?
yeah.
See the little there's
Yeah.
a little handle on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Winston took this all the way from the back of the yard
Oh my
and
goodness.
brought it up on the deck yesterday.
That looks heavy. Looks heavy.
It is heavy. It's about 7 pounds.
Got some
I can't
power.
believe it.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
some power. Yeah.
He's got some big. Well, they do have the jaws are
Yeah.
really they're strong. They're strong.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. I tried to get him on video, but I messed up. It was cute. He was just
We're
backing
gonna
up
be
and
doing
dragging
some
it
baking
along.
on Friday, guys. That's the plan. We're gonna do some baking Friday. So we have a couple recipes I downloaded from Food Network that might be a good starting point as far as making frosting goes. Yeah, we're gonna have to experiment with that, because a lot of the recipes now use Splenda and NutraSweet and stuff. Yeah, so finding ones that use saccharin is like hard. So what I did was I just looked at a generic frosting recipe, for example, where they would say normally put in about a cup of sugar. Oh, so we put in the right amount for the NutraSweet, and it's not going to have any volume to it. So now I have to use cornstarch to kind of compensate for the missing volume. So I bought some cornstarch. Same thing with the cooking recipe for the cake. It's not quite so much of an issue with the cake, but when you're making a glaze for frosting, it's an issue. I'm using
How many cake are you
saccharin.
making, Michelle?
I didn't think about putting in berries. Blueberries are good for diabetics, so I should consider using some blueberries. But I didn't think about that at the time, so
So, what flavor are you gonna make? What flavor cake are you gonna cook?
I think we're
You
gonna
make
make a
vanilla,
vanilla cake.
chocolate?
We're gonna make either a vanilla or yellow cake.
Okay.
Oreo cake.
Normally, the recipe makes enough
Vanilla.
to make a double layer cake. Or we can make a single layer of cake, and we can still make a tin of cupcakes. So, kind of make a little bit of both.
I like to make a nice pineapple upside down cake in the
Oh,
summertime.
I don't like pineapple.
Yeah, that's good.
No, I
That's
don't
some-
like pineapple at all.
And strawberry shortcakes are always a summer
Strawberries
treat
okay.
as well.
I don't want strawberries for fresh.
Yeah, well, that's excellent. Nice and cold in the refrigerator with a glass of
Yeah.
milk.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, here comes the sun. Wow, right. Rosie was, does baking on a channel with Paul. You know that already.
Yep.
But
So the question I'm
despite,
wondering is, when are we gonna get this? When are we gonna finally get some rain up here? We haven't had any. The
Yeah,
fire
just-
marshal did a building inspection. He said he's concerned that the grass around the building is super dry.
Yeah, it's great, Michelle. I only have to cut my lawn like once a month. I barely have to cut my grass. It's great.
Yeah,
I love
but
it. I love it.
he
Yeah.
said basically no barbecues. He said no barbecues outside. He said the grass is too dry. He said no barbecues.
you mean to tell me a building inspector came around and that's all he said?
No.
The grass was dry?
He said the building was fine otherwise. We said no barbecues on the porch, no barbecues outside on the grass.
That's just the landlord. I'm sure if a building inspector came there, they had a lot of violations.
No, there
well,
isn't.
Yeah, there is. To begin one with wiring.
Yeah. Foundation.
That-
I'm working on my
That
weight. Yeah.
wiring is probably the same age as the building.
And actually, the saccharin was cheaper than regular sugar because the fact is, I bought 12 boxes of saccharin for like $20. You try to
That's what I
buy,
have to say.
that's like 12 5-pound bags of sugar. So, yeah,
When
it
you
was
go in,
cheaper.
you get me a cold bottle of water.
12 5-pound bags of sugar. That's a lot. So.
And
60
seriously, if I had bought 12 bags of regular 5-pound bags of sugar, the roaches would have a field day.
Yeah, they don't like the artificial sweetener.
No.
Yeah, even the roaches know. No bueno.
We also
Oh, boy.
got some black ants back in the building again too. Naturally, they came in
Fun.
from the outside. Yeah, we do have some of that in places in the building, but most of it now is old armored cable. You can talk about older wiring. Actually, the porcelain number 2 wiring in some ways is safer because the hot and neutrals are not that close together in the cable. They're about usually 8 to 12 inches apart. So that's something to keep in mind. But when you have the 1955 flood, the basement was flooded. They rewired part of the basement. But the wiring on the 3rd floor wasn't really updated because that wasn't flooded out from the floodwaters. So there might be some of the old porcelain knob and tube stuff still in here on the 3rd floor. The gas pipes for the old gas lights are still in here too.
What, the gas lights?
We used to have gas lights, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's over 100 years old then.
This building was built in 1911.
Yeah. It's 111 years old.
Did you ever see?
Thanks,
Michelle, did you ever?
flying hair.
Hello, Michelle. I got a question. Did you ever look at any of the boxes where you plug things in? What kind of wiring it is?
Do you ever look
Is
at
it-
any of the boxes where you plug in things to look at the wiring? You mean
Yeah.
you mean the wiring that
do.
goes to the outlets?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
did you
replaced
ever
a few
look at it?
outlets my time. The problem is it's armored cable now, but it's old cloth covered armored cable. wiring, which is unfortunately insulation is very, very sensitive, like delicate, like little eggshells, and you gotta be careful because insulation can come off pretty damn easy. And I told the landlord, I said, really, seriously, you need to get someone to come ahead and reroute some new armored cable in this place, because these wires, insulation is old cloth wiring that has not been within code since the 1970s in the United States or in the UK.
When was the last time the building was inspected?
Just
Probably
this week.
1911.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, isn't there a law, Paul, that they have to have, the building has to be inspected every so often?
Yeah.
You would think, right?
Yeah, like when you go in an elevator and you see,
the inspection sticker. Yeah.
Yeah, when I worked at Lexus, we had an elevator to go upstairs to the office, and it had a little chart that said, inspected, what date and everything,
Right.
and by whom.
Right. Well, we don't have an elevator yet. We don't have a lift yet.
Well, I know
Because
you
to
don't have an
install one of
elevator,
those,
you
they would
never
have
will.
to install three-phase power. Our building
Doesn't
only
have
has
ground
standard three-wire
plugs?
split phase.
It doesn't have ground plugs? I mean,
Oh yeah,
Those
it does
plugs
have
are not
ground outlets.
grounded?
I put in a few ground outlets. My apartment has a few ground outlets.
okay, now, the reason why I was asking you the question, the quality of the wire, is it, remember Michelle, BX cable? Remember BX, the one with the metal wrapping around it? It used to look
Yeah,
like a
it's the
snake.
middle wrapping around it. Yeah, armored cable. Yeah.
Okay, is that the type of wiring it has?
Yeah.
It has BX around it.
Yeah.
Excuse me 1 second, I just got to.
I took your time.
Which means code, but the problem is the wire inside the cable's cloth covered. That's the problem. It's rubber cloth coated wiring inside.
Rubber cloth covered. Wow.
It doesn't
Yeah.
sound safe.
They haven't made that since the 60s.
Jesus Christ.
Uh,
Gotta look that up. I'm gonna look it up. The rules.
Yeah, Jimmy must have greased that inspector's palm or something like.
no, the
Yeah.
problem is the way that they see it. As long as the wire's not disturbed, just like asbestos, it's fine. The problem is that the cable really needs to be replaced. The fuse boards are fine; they can stay, but the wiring is something completely different. If you ask me, I told Jimmy, I said, just replace the cables with new cables with poly, with the thermoplastic wiring and covering insulation, because it'll be better and safer. And he's like, you want me to reroute all new wires through my building? I said, honestly, Jimmy, I said, I would if I were you. Because one day,
Yeah, because
those wire insulations are going
Yeah.
to come off. Those wires are going to short against the metal sheath of the BX cable, and you're going to blow a fuse. If you're lucky, that's all you do. If you're
Yeah,
not
which-
lucky, you find yourself basically with a nice, good old-fashioned conflagration within the wall as the insulation catches fire. Not good.
yeah, if they overheat in the walls, that's the thing. See now, like you have an air conditioner running on that type of wire, and that's original, and they didn't even have air conditioning then.
Yeah.
I don't think.
So we have to be we're very careful with the number of current we draw. It is 12 gauge, but it's still.
I got another question. I have another question, Michelle.
What's
do you
that?
have breakers? Do you have breakers, or do you have the round fuses?
We have fuses.
The round ones?
The round ones, yep, and the cartridge ones for the stove.
Oh, crap.
Are those like the ones you can like replace with a penny?
Yes.
No, they're
Yeah.
non-temperable type S, but
Oh
they're.
my God.
Oh my goodness, Michelle! How do they even sell those anymore? Like, how do you even replace those?
Yes, they do.
Hmm.
You can go to the electrical
Definitely some-
supply shop and get them.
New old stock, yeah.
I know the house that I grew up in, Valley Stream, Long Island. It had the round fuses,
Yep, the glass
and
ones.
it had for the whole house. It had 50 amp service for the whole house.
Oh wow.
So my dad had it rewired with all new BX and a fuse panel, a breaker panel put in,
Yep.
and he brought it back up to
Standard.
200 amp or
Yeah.
200 amp, I think.
Yeah.
Well, we got
But
100
that's-
amp fuse board, so.
100 amp, and that's for the whole building.
No, the whole building is 600 amps.
Now, I know I'm asking a lot of questions, but I'm just curious. Now, if you've been down does it have a basement?
Yeah, I've been in that. It does have a building. All the fuse boards are in the basement, though.
Yes, down in the basement, the main fuse.
The main fuse board is in the basement. Yeah.
Now, is that the new breaker type? With breakers, or does that have round fuses around? Yeah.
Well, we also do have a circuit breaker panel downstairs too for so many extensions that were added on later on. So there is one breaker panel with square EQ 0 breakers. So that's for the landlord's additional accessories like lights in the second boiler and the.
Oh, he's got 2 boilers.
It has 3 boilers in the basement actually.
Gee.
Originally he had 3 boilers. I think he combined 2 of them together.
Okay. Yeah, because I remember you telling me that you were the one that put Jimmy onto gas heat instead of
I
oil.
was one who got him on the gas. I told him, I said, look,
Yeah,
don't
I
you know
know.
the utility company gives you rebates if you switch to gas? Once you get a tax credit?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a wise move.
And then I basically dropped a
can't-
little friendly note over at the gas company. I said, hey, hint, hint, why don't you contact my landlord and encourage him to switch to gas heat? I gave him the landlord's phone number and everything. So I guess that got this attention when they said, hey, we can offer you a deal. So he took it.
And it saved the fortune.
Because he was getting sick and tired of paying the oil man every friggin' winter. $3,000 hand over fist just to heat this place.
Yeah. Yeah. Where is the oil tank? Is it down in the basement as well?
Right
Or
now,
is it underground?
it's still down in the basement. Yeah, it's still in the basement. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's probably that tank is
He's
probably
got like,
275
he has like 2 275-gallon tanks still down there. One of them's still for one of the empty storefronts, and the other one is for him.
Oh, now the storefronts aren't being used at all, right?
Yeah, right, none of them.
What a waste of money. Why can't he rent the storefronts? That sounds stupid.
Because there's nobody's interested in a brick and mortar store on Main Street of Winston.
Yeah. I wonder. See, if I
I'm
owned
sorry,
that
I'm not
building,
giving you
I
that.
would,
I'm not giving
I
no
would
total
call
home.
up. I would call a main chain, like Popeyes or something. Something that they didn't have there, and let them have the whole bottom.
Well,
floor.
there's also there's also the diner next door that, as far as I know, he's still trying to rent that out. That's independent from the rest of the system.
I saw that on the.
But there is
when
definitely
you
was
went-
going to be a Chick-fil-A across the street where the old Cumberland Farms was, but they kind of changed their mind. There used to be a Wendy's, there used to be a sub shop, used to be a bakery. It's still vacant now. It's been vacant now for years.
If I'm correct,
That's owned by
Paul may know the
Cohen
answer to this.
Realty. They still haven't
Chicken
rented that.
chicken fillet is more of a religious type of operation.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what they practice over there, but yeah, I've heard the same as well.
Yeah, I know because it's funny. I just have they opened one up about 10 miles from my house.
And when they built when
when
they rebuilt that building into the Wendy's, they rewired it for 3-phase power for the restaurant. So it's all set with walk-in freezers and everything.
surprised he hasn't contacted like like a Popeyes or something like that. Is there enough room in the whole bottom floor for a Popeyes or something?
Well, the problem is that my landlord isn't too comfortable about running in a restaurant and having to have new gas lines put in for a restaurant. But he's also got a diner for rent too that Popeyes might not want because Popeyes likes to have a consistent store layout. This definitely would not be
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But on the other hand,
If-
across the
if-
street where the old Wendy's is would be perfect for Popeyes because it was a Wendy's, but it's not my landlord's though.
Yeah.
That's being maintained by Cohen Realty.
That's strange. It's a shame because he could do so much with that building if he wanted to really
Sure
make
can.
some money.
Including gut it and redo it from scratch, which is what I would do if I ever had the money. If I wanted to make $1,000,000, that's exactly what I would have done. I would have given my landlord a suitcase full of money for $350 million in cold hard cash. Now, you give me the title and the deed, it's mine. Then we'll go ahead and we'll renovate it. Got the electricians in here, get the gastricians in here, get the plumbers in here, get the plasterers in here. Totally renovated to what it looked like probably back when it was a residential hotel. With a nice new front desk
Yeah,
and
well-
everything and a lounge.
See, I would stay with the original facade.
Yeah.
Like very old-fashioned.
Well, that was
look
changed
at
years
that.
ago, too, because originally, from what I guess, it was a little bit of a porch on the front, like a patio, maybe on the front, and maybe upstairs there was like a, they changed it a
Yeah.
lot over the years.
So in other words, if I hear you correctly, from what I understand, the apartment that's for rent, that is on the first floor. Am I correct?
The apartments are on the second floor. All the first floor is
Oh.
all the storefronts. That's all the ground floor.
Okay, so if you were to move, let's say, into the apartment, that's the lowest one to the ground.
It's on the
How many
second floor,
steps would
right?
How many steps would you have? So have to go up a lot of steps?
You have to go up one set. You have to go up one flight of steps to get upstairs. That's also where
Yeah,
the
what a
biggest
shame.
apartments are for families.
Yeah, it's a shame that he doesn't do more with it.
No, Winston
I'm
is
sure
not a
he-
sanctuary city.
Yeah. Yeah, well, did you see the busing of the illegals
Oh
Yeah.
dumping off in Washington?
New York.
Mayor
Oh, yeah,
Adams
New
is
York,
pissed
yeah.
off in
Yep,
New
yep,
York,
yep.
and Muriel Braun is pissed off in D.C. over it.
Can you imagine? I looked up that particular hotel.
Mm-hmm.
On an average, they get $480 a night.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's right. That's right near Fifth Avenue. That apartment building, that hotel, I should say. And they have room service, food, the whole deal.
Yeah. Well, for $480 a night, they have to give you live entertainment in the lounge too.
Oh yeah, no, it's $480 a night. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
I looked it up.
Yeah.
I'm just getting something from Winston's mouth. Bear with me. Come here, you. Yeah. But that's a shame. He could be making money with that sucker. I bet if he put a Popeyes, went in there, he'd get plenty of business.
Well, I think what it is my landlord's like the building. He's tired. I don't think he's really been so gung ho about it.
Yeah, well, I understand. I can understand
He's only
that.
he's only a little bit younger than you, and he's like,
Oh, really?
I mean, if you owned it, I think you'd be acting like a 50-year-old man, basically keeping after everybody. But him, no, he's like, oh well.
Yeah, well, I would have it they have programs through the government for buildings that are over a certain age that you can.
Yeah, it's in a historic district. The building is in a historic district of Winston.
Exactly. And they would, you know, do the wiring and the, you know,
Do
and
you
straighten the whole
do you
place
want
out.
your building from Main
windows.
Street? You can. You can walk up the center stairs, yes, or you can walk around the building, go up the back to the porches.
Yeah. Yeah, what a waste of a building. Jesus Christ. And then he could get bigger rent for it if he really made it nice.
It's appraised at $350,000 right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's all? Oh my
And
God.
Jimmy's only the second owner of it. Pirelli built the building
he's
brand new back in 1911. He was the first owner of it. Jimmy bought it from him in 1993.
You think it'd be like double that, right?
Yeah. I would think. I wonder how much he paid.
I'm sure it probably might be worth more now.
Well, it's probably the condition it's in, Michelle. It's probably got a lot of updates it needs, and you know, if it were fixed up, I'm sure it'd be worth a lot more. Like any house, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I was hoping I was going to win the Mega Millions, because it would be nice, because then I could have finally did something with it.
Yeah, demolish it. I mean, what, you know. You can sprinkle, you know, a bunch of sugar on a turd and dress it up a bit, but it's still going to be a turd, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I was just thinking of that myself. But it looks like I saw a picture of it. It looks like it's leaning over.
Well, you know, I
is.
remember one
100%.
thing. Donald Trump said this about Mar-a-Lago. He said when he bought the place was basically to run down and seriously in disrepair, and he rebuilt that thing with new features and stuff when he bought it. Of course, Donald Trump has got money to burn, so.
Yeah, well, those gas lights that are in there, do they work?
No, they're not even physically there anymore. The pipes are capped off, but.
Okay. I was going to say.
But if I bought the building, they would be restored to working condition.
Mm-hmm.
And in places where it would be better to have electric lookalikes. Put some electric ones in, but.
I'm surprised nobody's, you know, called it in to have the place inspected, because that's got a lot of violations on it. Wiring, number one. That's, if you, like on a building now, if you don't have the 3-prong, they won't pass.
Oh, we do. We have 3-prong outlets in so many apartments. Mine does have some.
Yeah.
Call the fire chief, maybe.
But not all. It's my apartment. I rewired. Some I did, some I didn't.
Yeah.
But like this computer here is on a 3-prong outlet. And this the one by the microwave is a 3-prong. The one in the refrigerator is a 3-prong.
Right,
The one by the TV in the living room is 3-prong. The one that's in the bedroom is still 2-prong.
Well, yeah. I got to get a shower chair for Denise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our shower's not that big anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look it up. Yeah, I know. Yeah, they make them special for the thing. They have rubber things on them, but they won't slide. Yeah, I'll look it up. I think
So what do you do? You got a hand sprayer in your shower, or just got a?
Well, I have a, you know, I mean, it's a newer shower, but I have the thing that you stick in the top, and you can take it off and use it.
Yeah, the hose. It's like a hose.
Yeah, the hose.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Those are always handy to have.
Yeah, and then the other bathroom where we have the bathtub and everything, that has one too. That's where Winston gets his bath.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's where he.
Yeah, I definitely would say definitely install a longer hose, at least in that one, so you can reach the dog easier with the hand sprayer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got,
yeah, absolutely.
I got an 8-foot hose on mine, so because my hook's to the bathroom tap. So that's basically it's the same thing. We use it as a shower. We also use it as a
Yeah.
bathtub. But I take baths anyway. I set it up originally for a shower for when Dory was here, and Ed could use it too. But Ed says he doesn't like standing in the shower too much because it's hard to get his leg over the tub. But it's like I can get in and out of the tub without a problem. You know, it's like
Yeah, if you can, he could. He could if he wanted to. There's no two ways about that.
maybe he's afraid that he doesn't have any good way to support himself when he gets in and out because there's no grab rails. Well.
Well,
Okay, Ed, you want
whatever
grab
happened, right?
rails? Oh, we can have grab rails. The only thing is it going to be kind of hard to get to a grab rail behind the shower curtain?
Yeah, well, I thought Medicare was supposed to put that in.
It must pass
John
inspection
Heyman
because it does have insurance, yes.
John Heyman just sent me the link for the headphones,
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
so you don't have to do it, Michelle.
Yeah, I sent you the link, yeah.
Oh, one came up for you and John Heyman. Yeah.
Well, I sent you the link from to your email.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the other one came through a text.
The one that Hobo
Yeah,
sent
well, that's
you.
good. Yeah, I'd like to get a decent set so that, because Paul is always very clear, and you're very clear.
Oh, to a shower chair. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, as far as headphones go, I'm just kind of topping this one off right now. This is on-ear headphones. I paid like $14 for these. They are Bluetooth, but they also can use a wired cable as well. And the generic wired cable had the standard little tiny plug like this, which it still does on this end. But then on the other end, I changed to the big plug so I can plug it into the mixer board.
I see.
Yeah, so I can use...
Well, you're very clear, and Paul's very clear. Skynet's clear, but I hear myself, and it's kind of muffly. So I want to get I just want to get the headset, and also for listening to music, because I listen to music a lot louder than Denise cares for. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
I like to.
As far as headphones go, you're saying that your headphones sometimes sound fuzzy to you. I get it. I understand that because these do sometimes to me too. I think it's my hearing that does it. Or certain sounds sound very fuzzy, and some sounds sound clear.
No, you sound good, and Paul sounds perfectly clear. What kind of do you have a headset?
Well,
Paul?
it's not a microphone on it though. It's just the headphones.
Yeah, no. Just use a microphone.
Oh, you have a microphone.
I do.
Oh, okay. So, is the microphone Bluetooth, Paul?
This is my Shure SM11 dynamic lavalier microphone right here.
It's on my computer.
And then this is my other microphone right here. There's a cat hair in it.
For the USB.
The HDMI port?
USB port, yeah.
USB port. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I always go on the phone. I should try going on my regular laptop.
Yeah.
But I have a good laptop. I have a Toshiba.
Well, Skynet sent a pair of headphones that he uses with his laptop, and I can use it with my phones too. I have a regular headset port, so.
Yeah, I like the idea of the ones that Skynet had said, because they have the noise cancellation.
Yeah,
and that's good for me to wear around the house during the day, so I don't hear a certain person pissing and moaning. I just put them on.
There you go.
You know, these are not noise canceling. They do have the cup through. They do keep out a lot of the noise. I still get I can still hear some things in the background, but not that much.
We all chipped in and got my son-in-law Keith the Bose noise cancellation.
Oh yeah, those are nice
headphones.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think they were around $300 something bucks. I don't know.
That's
that was back in.
Yeah, Boas has always been expensive.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
how
well,
did they work? Did you try them out when you, after all, you bought
Yes,
them?
I did. Yes, I did, and they just work beautifully. They work beautifully. And for listening to music, you can close your eyes and think you're in a symphony hall. They really are amazing.
Mm.
And I have one of those. Well, I bought it like 20 years ago, but Bose had the radio with the
speaker
CD player in it.
Yeah.
You know the Paul, the one that's a radio. It's small. It's not big.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Those are nice. Yeah.
Yeah, they are. It's fantastic.
Good question, Johnny. John Hayman wants to know if you still work for Lowe's.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I go in basically when I want to. It's, not one of those things where
Not mandatory. Yeah.
No,
so you're more like an on-call person.
Yeah, the manager asked me if I was willing to work, if he needs help or whatever, and I do. And our original agreement was, if it's raining out, I will come in. So it hasn't been raining out, so I've been going in the last 3 or 4 nights. I've been going in. I made 47 hours, so I had 7 hours.
No, I've been here the whole time, Randall. I haven't got anywhere.
Okay, let me see the chat.
Oh, well, old Randall McCoy said, "Hi, gorgeous Snow Queen. I haven't seen you. I haven't missed your face. And like I said, I've been here the whole time." Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can see you. Trying to bring this chat up a little more.
Yeah, try double tapping it, Craig. Or hit the little pin thing next to it. If you tap it, there should be like a little icon you can hit to make it full screen.
Okay.
I've been wondering about this old iPhone 4S. Like what I can do with this, because it's I've only got 16 gigabytes of 16 gigabytes of RAM on it. I'm sorry.
There it goes. Thank you, Paul.
Yeah, no problem.
And it's got a good camera on it. I mean, it's so in that case, it could still be useful for some things. And unlike my other phone, it doesn't have the very sensitive focusing mechanism that can get rattled to death. I wonder if this would be better in a walker. That's what I was saying.
No, old Randall. I don't own Lowe's. I wish I did.
That'd be great.
I wish I did own Lowe's. That would be great. Well, they're good to me, and it's night shift anyway, so you don't really have to. Who cares? It is what it is. It's not a big deal. We're done in 4 hours.
Never deals with the clock. What's this? Snake hunting up my cousin's place. Oh, did you know that a snake specialist died from a bite from a timber rattlesnake? Like, what? You didn't know that there was a timberback rattlesnake in front of you? Or whatever. I don't know what the story with that was. Sounds kind of strange to think that this guy who's supposed to be a snake specialist kind of got clumsy around a timber rattlesnake. Oh my god, these videos are old. Well,
it happened.
Let's see. Let's see if I can actually. Let me just plug this into my computer and just jack these up and upload these videos to the computer. Because these can, I gotta clear up my photo album on my phone because it's so much junk in there. If I was to upload any videos from that phone, I have to do it anyway. So just basically.
Pound says death by snake he owned. One thing I don't like is I don't like snakes. I can't deal with them.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of them either. I've never been a big fan.
When I lived in Arizona, I went back into where we used to have the pump and the, for the pool and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I went back in that corner and, God, there was a rattler back there about 9 feet long. I don't know how the hell he got in, but
yeah,
whatever. I pulled it.
I just
pulled
did
it down
computer.
and took him away. Oh, God,
There we go.
I nearly shit my pants.
I don't
All right,
blame you.
let's just make this quick and dirty copy. Get these all copied out. Some old videos. Delete. Let's import all videos. Open the photos for this device. Yes,
You
do.
got some dirty videos on your phone there, Michelle?
No, they're just old pictures. Already imported. Okay, so they're already
Are
imported.
they
So
nude?
in that case, I can just delete them. Duh, good idea.
Do you have nudes of Dory, Michelle? You have some
No,
ador-
but they're old pictures of me and the cats, and
Oh, okay.
let's see. Now let's go
Sorry.
to
You don't want to delete those
let's
memories.
go to
That's fine.
iTunes. Let's just
Who is Dory, Michelle? I don't know Dory.
what's that?
Dory. Who was Dory?
Dory Myville. She was a friend that used to be on my channel here.
She lived with Michelle at one point. She
Did.
was a very larger woman, very eccentric, very animated. She'd get upset with some of the callers on the show, some of the viewers.
She was a
You
Libra.
know, she went into Michelle's YouTube account at one point and deleted every video that she was on. Very, very, very eccentric woman. But yeah, she was a very good legacy to the show. There's some videos of her and Michelle out there still, but yeah, there's a very good legacy to the show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. She had a lot of great people on her show throughout the year. Sherry and Jesse. She doesn't live too far from Michelle. You don't live too far from Sherry, right? Sherry Love. Or what's the gal's name? Sherry something.
Sherry Heaton.
Sherry
still
Heaton.
around.
Yeah, Sherry Heaton. Yeah, she's had some good people on her show, Craig. Some interesting guests.
Yeah. Now, did she have her own channel when she was living with you, Michelle?
Dory does
Dory,
not
no.
have a channel. I don't
She's
think.
not a fan of the internet. No, she did not like the YouTubes, Craig. She was not a fan. No.
Did she ever go on
Okay.
Michelle's?
She did.
The phone,
She
and it
did.
says I have 8.13 gigabytes available for video. So
You know what? I think I got some links saved up, Craig. I'll shoot some links to you, and you can check out some of
That'd
the
be
old
wonderful.
content. Yeah, it's really great. Michelle had some. She would take calls with Dory. Yeah, it was really good content. Some really
Yeah,
good stuff
that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That'd be really cool. This way I can catch up on the past.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yeah, I've done a couple shows on my channel. If you go to, I don't know if you know how to search people's channels and videos, but like I've done a couple of Snow Queen Sundays, highlighting some of the guests on Michelle's show. I've highlighted the show where I first
Lady
called in.
Monica, she used to talk about.
Well, I guess I would just go into your YouTube channel
Yeah,
and
just
then
type
put
in
a
Snow
search in,
Queen.
right?
Yeah, just type in like Snow Queen, and like 4 or 5 episodes should pop up. I did like 4 or 5 of them. Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
That sounds great. That sounds great.
Yeah, definitely check them out. Snow Queen Sunday, I called it.
Well, don't forget soon, in September, we're going to be trying to get back to Silvermoon Radio as well.
Yeah.
Excuse me. So, let's clear some space on my phone, shall we?
I'm gonna try and start posting more on YouTube. I'm gonna try and get back into YouTube a bit. Maybe do some videos, a live stream. I know Craig, you wanted to do one, a hangout stream sometime. Yeah, we'll definitely get that in.
Yeah, that's cool. I liked when you did that. Who was that guy that was behind you on your backdrop? He was selling things.
Yeah, brother Billy. Yeah, we could call
that
in.
a-
You can call in live and to his show and mess with him a bit if you want. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. And maybe we'll
So
start
you could actually, when you had him up on your backdrop, you could actually call in and buy something if you wanted to.
Yeah, that was live. We're watching.
Oh, that's
live.
cool.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we'll do some more of that.
Excuse me 1 second.
Yeah, take your time. Brother Billy.
So, I don't know. Monica wasn't really necessarily all that bad. I think she was actually trying to do the right thing. I think somehow she kind of got a little ahead of herself.
Yeah, she's a bit controlling. She was trying to be like some type of mother figure or something to you, Michelle. And I think you don't need that. She's trying to run your
I'll be
channel.
right back. I gotta pick up something.
All right, no
Denise
problem,
dropped.
Craig.
I'll be right-
No problem. She's trying to take over your channel, run your channel, Michelle, dictate who you should and shouldn't talk to, what you should and shouldn't do. That's, this is your channel, Michelle. This is your channel. No one should be doing that. People can give you suggestions and stuff like that, but you're the one, this is your channel. You're in charge of it. You say what goes, And she was just trying to run your channel. She was being a Karen, and nobody likes a Karen, Michelle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody likes a Karen, But, she didn't last long here, Michelle. Of course, she was a fake bitch, just like the rest of them. All the people who care about you, who like you, have been around for years and will continue to be around for years, Michelle.
Well, the thing that people that stuck around for years, I noticed a lot of them are the ones that unsubbed.
Well, there's, but not necessarily, There's, me and Skynet, John Heyman, Tiger Kitty, Brian K. We've all been around for a long time.
But a lot of the people that used to be on this channel did unsub. A lot of them left.
Yeah, that happens with every channel, though, Michelle. It happens with a lot of content creators.
Yeah.
You know who's been a long time as well, Michelle? Yam Ranch. Yam Ranch has been here for a long time too. You got to think about that, right? They've been here for a good handful of years as well. A lot of people. But yeah, Monica wasn't one of them, Michelle. She just tried to run your channel. She was, and she got ran away. She had ill intentions, so we had to get her the fuck out of here.
Well,
no one likes Monica. Nobody liked Monica. Monica didn't even like Monica. Her husband hates her. Nobody likes Monica, Michelle.
Well, she liked her sugar. She liked a little sugar glider, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I'm sure they hated her. Yeah.
Unfortunately,
a rodent was her best friend.
Older pets, and humans for that matter, is
I hope her sugar glider gets diabetes.
As far as I know, he's still with her alive, but I don't know. I don't know the story with that anymore.
Oh, her husband? Yeah, I don't know why he'd stick around either. I'd probably, off myself for her. Yeah.
Was having a hard time seeing and stuff. In the end, and she got very upset about that.
Yeah. Well, it's
when
tough
we were
to
talking
deal
about
with.
was Monica. They used to be helping out the mods. One of the mods here passed.
Yeah. She's some dirty old cunt who's not here anymore. No one cares about. That's who we're talking about, Monica.
Oh, I got to be good friends with her, though. There was nothing wrong with that.
And her kids hated her. Her kids still hate her. No one likes her, Michelle. But it is what it is.
So I have a really question.
Person.
Oh God, what? Okay. Do you think this phone would survive in the walker, or do you think this phone would be rattled to an inch of its life? Well, it's certainly not a museum piece, if that's what you're saying. I think it probably might fare okay, but because there's no anti-stabilization on it, it's gonna just get rattled to death. No, I did not know, and I don't want to get into that.
Yeah. He spent as much time away from her as possible. I don't blame the guy. I don't blame him.
I don't really understand what this has to do with this. But anyway, say let my boyfriend put a baby in me. He really wants to. For some reason.
That's a good question.
I don't know anything how old you are.
If you're ready to have one, hey, how's it going, Andrew? If you're able to take care of it, or unless you're just thinking about like getting an abortion or something, Yeah.
We don't even know how old she is to start with. So we just
Well,
don't.
I'm sure she's 18 and yeah. Well, that's a good question, Michelle. Let's start out with how
Hi,
old
Andrew.
are
You
you?
want to come on the panel real quick? I know we're running
Good
late.
question.
Say. Yeah.
Good question. How old are you, Queen of YouTube?
Right. Well, oops. Ah! Sorry. Okay, Andrew, I said the wrong one.
Probably a good question we should ask.
But you know what? I have no idea if that is or not.
Mr.
But,
Happy is Monica.
sorry, Andrew, I gave you the
No.
wrong link.
Mr. Happy's not Monica.
Well, you can certainly check it out anyway. Copy. No, let's paste.
Yeah, you should,
You're
Queen
right,
of
link to
YouTube.
Andrew.
Queen of YouTube, you should let a boyfriend put a baby in your mouth or your butthole, but not in your stomach. Yeah, just swallow the kid, or just put it in your butt. But yeah, the last thing we need is more people and children. Yeah, we don't need all that. No, yeah, we don't need another fucking person taking up space
Okay.
in America and the world.
She says I'll be on the show tomorrow. She says she's 33. Well, in that case, it's maybe more of an issue of economics. John Heyman wants to come on the panel real quick here.
Let Johnny up. See what he's got to say today.
Go ahead.
All right.
Put the baby in your butt.
Put the baby in the butt. YouTube. Queen of YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why
I personally don't really have anything to say about this. Just to say is that it's between you and your boyfriend. But just remember, he's going to be responsible for it. As somebody jokingly said, he's going to be paying the vagina tax for the rest of his life.
Get a fur
Child
baby.
support. So, if
you wish you ever had kids, Michelle?
however, if you guys are engaged or already going to get married, then maybe that's a little bit different.
Hey, Denise. Michelle, do you wish you ever had children?
When I was younger, I did, but I don't know if I would have been such a good mother, honestly. It's a lot of work, a lot of money to raise a family.
I think you'd be a great mother, Michelle, to be honest. Like, if I
Maybe.
were a kid, like, if I were a child, Michelle, I'd probably want you as my mother. Like,
I
got in
thought
trouble at
about
school.
adopting, but the adoption agency is a real pain in the ass about adoption to people with disabilities. So it's like, nah, I'm not going through this.
I imagine, like, if you get in trouble at school and the school would call you, Michelle, and tell you all about it, I would come home and you probably wouldn't even remember the school called. You'd probably get, like, McDonald's for dinner a lot, frozen pizzas. Yeah, I think you'd be a good mother. Like, a kid would like you as a parent, probably, Michelle.
Well,
You'd be a good
that's
parent.
good, interesting example because, or what if your stepdaughter gets sick, right? And the school calls to say she's got to come home because the school nurse says she's got a cold or something. And I'm like, how am I going to get her?
Send her home.
How would I get
Send her on home.
Because unfortunately, with no car, I wouldn't be able to pick her up. So I'd have to call someone else to pick her up.
Yeah, you're fine. Let's get an Uber or something.
That would be kind of hard to just explain that
All right.
to the nurse
sure.
in school. Say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I can't pick my daughter up. I don't have a car. I don't drive."
I mean, it's a common thing, Michelle. It's not like it's an uncommon thing.
Well,
Say,
maybe
like, yeah, just keep her.
it might be
keep her there
common
for the
now, but
buckets
at one
there,
time
yeah.
it wasn't common. My mom always had access to a car, as far as I remember, most of the time. But then I never went out of my way to make trouble for my mom. But yeah, getting sick in school is no fun, though. I mean, that can be real stressful for parents. Oh, I got to give me kids. She's in the nurse's office and she's got a bad case of sickness or the flu or something. I got to bring her home, bring her to the doctor, and I don't know. Like I said, if I was maybe about 30, 40, I would have done it. But at this age now, no.
Yeah.
It's just like with the story with Linda Ronstadt. Most people don't know Linda Ronstadt's got Parkinson's disease. That's why she hasn't been performing for so many years. I saw a video of her from CBS this morning from 3 years ago, and she looks like she's really aged a lot. This Arizona resident native is well known for her musical career that's been over 40 years. Unfortunately, Parkinson's disease destroyed her ability to sing, so she ended up hanging it up.
I heard she works at Sonic Burger now, Michelle, making the milkshakes. They just hand her the glass of the liquid and just shakes it up.
What's that now?
Linda Ronstadt, she definitely was a good musician. She's a good musician.
She was a good musician, but like she said, her voice failed her in the end because of Parkinson's.
Yeah.
So
it's too bad.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
She had a career that was over 40 years of music. I mean, was she like? She's like in her 80s now.
70s, yeah, 70 something. I think John Heyman said.
So
76.
she's not
76. Yeah, 76.
So she's a little older than Ed, but almost the same age as my landlord.
Yeah.
Security guard Ed.
Yeah. Top plate security.
Yeah.
He needs to hover around.
Yeah, Michelle, we gotta get him a flashlight and a whistle. Maybe some pepper spray, taser.
Maybe a dog.
Yeah, maybe a hound dog, old hound dog. That's even lazier than him.
What's this about?
What is Halloween? Dress the dog up as an elephant?
I have no idea about that. I don't really know anything about past lives from other planets. Somebody asked about that. Yeah, that's a good question because my soul contract on Earth, mostly I just remember a few of my human lives, but not all of them though, just little bits of them here and there. Past lives. What? Have you ever dropped it like it's hot? Dropped what?
You know, dropped it like.
How much is your landlord asking for that? Front shop, which one? He's got two for it. He's got one that's pretty big, that's like 2,000, 3,000 a month, and then he's got one that's like 900 a month, which is kind of skinny, narrow, and long.
Michelle, do you know how to twerk?
Huh? Not really.
Do you know? You know what that is?
Yeah, I know what it is. I saw it on
Okay.
Hollywood Hillbillies. Yeah, I know what twerking is. I never done it.
If I sent you a video on like how to twerk, would you learn how to twerk, Michelle? Like anytime you got a donation, you just give a twerk.
No, we're not interested in that.
No? Okay.
Have you ever skated like a Polaroid picture? I don't know what that means.
Gonna shake it like a Polaroid picture? Shake it, shake it, shake it.
How's my grandson today?
Oh, nice.
I'm doing good. How are you, Grandpa?
All right, Johnny.
Your grandson.
Did you
So
get that
Andrew,
new tractor that John Deere I
without
sent you?
prying too deeply, what is the story with
Not
you
yet.
what's the story with you and Andrew, with you and your sister?
Good.
Why do you avoid talking to your sister?
Who are you talking to, Michelle? Andrew?
You sat there.
Oh, okay.
Where's Andrew? Andrew's here?
He's in chat. In the
What
chat.
are you talking about? Make what clap? I don't know what you're talking about, guys.
Make that ass clap. You know how to pop, lock, and drop it, Michelle? Pop, lock, and drop it. Oh.
Hey, Skynet does
The
music.
point I'm trying to say is
Yep.
Andrew just said something that was interesting. I asked him to clarify when he says he doesn't talk to his sister.
Or did I not
Okay,
understand?
same with me and my sister. My sister's a Capricorn, like noodles. Yeah.
Did you take the chat off the screen, Michelle?
Oh no, it
She did.
just keeps going off every so often. I have to keep refreshing it. So let me turn it back on here, guys. Yeah.
That's a refresh.
Yeah, I can't see anybody chatting.
And I didn't take it off. It just does that sometimes.
That's all right.
It's almost
How's
like
the yard looking, Crick?
It's almost like the share button gets.
What's that, John?
How's the yard looking?
Oh, it's
Andrew
working
says
great.
hi, Craig.
Oh, hi, Andrew. Okay, now I got it back up again.
Mhm.
There it is.
If I had $1 for
Okay.
every time I said that, Craig.
Yeah, I got it back up again.
Yeah.
I was willing to try to talk to my sister, but the problem
I
is,
wouldn't
in
get
my
too
case,
many.
is my sister refused to talk to me. You know, she's a Capricorn. She's like stuck up, and she's like, "Oh, I don't want to talk to you. You know." Yeah, well, guess
John, you're in
what?
Ohio, right?
Georgia.
Sad truth
Oh,
is,
Georgia.
of the
Oh, wow, you're
3
close.
kids, me and my brother are the
You're
ones
close.
left. My
You sent the
brother's a
tractor to the
Libra.
wrong address.
Oh no! Send it to 339 Lloyd Street.
Now, are you near the coast, John, or what?
I'm pretty far from it.
My brother's a Libra, and he lives with Mom. He helps pay the bills.
I'm in Atlanta.
So he helps support my mother.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, I've been to Georgia. Yeah, it's really. Well, I was there in July, so it was hot and muggy. But
It's been
that's the way
raining
it
every
is.
afternoon almost. Yeah.
My sister thinks she's
Yeah.
very. What's your sister's sun sign, by the way? Because my sister was a Capricorn. That's why I intimately know Capricorns pretty damn well. I had to live with one throughout my childhood.
You have a sister, Michelle?
Yeah, I had a sister. She passed away about 2 years ago.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I know.
Of normal.
She was an
causes,
EMT in a volunteer fire department, and she had a heart attack, and she didn't even really notice it was a heart attack. She laid down, and she never woke up.
What a shame.
Oh, Gemini,
happens,
okay.
God.
Okay. Yeah, Virgo and
That's
Gemini
sad.
don't always get along well.
I gotta go get my power pack. My phone's going low. Be right there. Be right back.
She
Yeah.
went in her sleep though, right?
Your sister passed away in her sleep, Michelle?
What's that? No, yeah, she fell asleep on the couch, and she never woke up.
Well, it's
They
always
tried
the
to
best way to go.
resuscitate her at the EMTs, but she was too far gone. So
Yeah.
It's always
Heart
the best
attack
way to
killed
go,
her.
you know?
heart attack.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
She was overweight too.
when is the sauna?
So it just proves one thing: the weight
That's on the
issue
big
is
calendar.
the weight issue is heredity.
Well, you guys are just fat in your family.
Yeah, that's what my sister did too.
I mean, there's nothing wrong.
She married into the
Genetics,
Andrew
nothing wrong with
family.
that. Yeah, well, it's good she went in her sleep, Michelle. You know, that's always the best way to go.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Hope that's the way I kick out.
Yeah. Same
Well,
here.
my older
I mean,
brother's still alive. He's a Libra. My brother is a Libra. I can get
There we
along with
go.
my
Now I
brother.
got power here.
I would, if I had to choose, though, I'd probably go with a drowning if I had to choose how to die. It's like God giving you a big wet hug, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, I'd probably just go with that.
Maybe a nuclear blast.
I wouldn't mind passing away in my sleep. That doesn't bother me. I already made peace with my
Yeah,
situation.
I don't want to
so
die, but I'm not afraid to. But yeah, I definitely don't want to. But
No.
yeah, if it happens, it happens.
okay. My brother. My brother lives, as I said, my brother lives with my mother.
Your brother and your mother.
Yeah, they live across town
like
from
what,
me.
10 minutes away from you, Michelle, you said?
How
Not
about
too
that?
far.
Not on foot. It's more like 25, but yeah, they're not too far away.
That's good.
Jeez.
You guys should try and get together. Holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas.
Yeah.
Have a get together. Delaney family get together. Enjoy each other while you guys are still here.
Yeah, it's not too many.
Make
There's
amends.
not too many of us left anymore.
Yeah, that's why you gotta.
Of
you
my
gotta
generation, most of them have either moved on, had kids. I did send a couple reminders out to my niece that I was still alive. After my niece had contacted me, I still have her phone number.
Mm-hmm.
So I sent her a text with a couple of live streams in the trucking simulator, which she never got back to me.
Queen of YouTube asks, when was the last time you saw your mother?
Christmas? That's the truth, Christmas. Let's see.
Yeah, not too far at all, Queen of YouTube. Yeah.
Let's see, minute mug cake. Okay. I'm going to have to wait until I get some of the ingredients. Okay. Gonna make mini cupcakes.
Mini cupcakes.
They have no... Really? We're going to have to experiment with some recipes. Krista said she was looking up some herself.
I lost Craig.
And I think that, like I said, some of the cake recipes I found were actually for sugar. But I think we'll try to substitute the saccharin, baking sugar for that to see how that comes out. And then for the frosting, no, we're going to definitely have to basically use cornstarch to cut it because there's not enough saccharin. Unless you want to use something called Swerve, which is confectioner sugar. But it contains Splenda or NutraSweet, I think, instead.
Another question?
No-bake cookies. How about that? That's good.
Those are easy, yeah.
I'm not interested in that, honestly.
So, you may not be interested, but, it's a legit question. In older men, like Ed, I imagine if he wears shorts, sometimes his balls
Well, like I said, I'm not interested in that.
Okay. Michelle, did you get the cupcake papers? Do you have the little papers to put in the pan to get the cupcakes? Do you have those?
I have not looked at the stock market news. I don't know much about what's going on in the stock market right now.
Getting a call.
I took myself off.
But I can take a quick look here. The Dow Jones is up 200 and something, 268 points. The NASDAQ is down by 14.08, and the S&P 500 is up 13.11. There, that should make business news. Just basically a messed up freaking world. You know that. Do I wear stockings? Normally, no, I wear socks, but
Ooh.
I have worn stockings, but not recently.
Am I back on you again?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Something happened. My phone froze. Oh, when I plugged it in, it kicked me off.
All right.
Okay.
Welcome back.
Back at the old ranch. You get these up. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What people are actually watching the show right now? I don't know. What time did Ed say he wanted to get up? Oh, he said he wanted to get up by 2.
Where's Ed going?
And the reason Ed wants to get up is he wants to go out for pizza.
Oh, that's nice.
he said to me, he said he'd like to go to the Greens and get a pizza and then sit out in the park and eat it while drinking a beer. I said that's not a problem.
Yeah, it sounds like a nice outing.
Because we're allowed to drink in the park. We can drink alcohol at the park. Just want you to properly dispose of the cans when you're done with it.
Right. Yeah,
But you have to give it a Baltimore wrap, that's all.
Yeah.
You put it in the bag and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I usually just pour mine in a soda
Or
can.
just put the beer in the green bag, and
Yeah.
you'll just have to carry the pizza.
Yeah, I gotta go pay my taxes today, Michelle. I have to go to City Hall. So what I like to do when I go to City Hall is I roll a real fat joint and smoke it. So I go in there reeking of weed, and I just go talk to all the police officers and city officials and stuff.
Yeah.
And they can't do anything about it. It's great. I love it.
So what are you doing, Paul, today anyway?
Just running some errands. I'm gonna clean up the house a bit, Michelle. Gonna do some cleaning, run some errands, figure out something for dinner. Pizza sounds really good, Michelle. I might get a pizza or something tonight too.
Speaking of pizza, let me see if I
Sounds
can
good.
wait get his skinky butt out of bed. Hold on a minute.
Get him up.
Yeah, get him up.
Get that
Oh, it's got
skanky
do not disturb on.
motherfucker out of bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna call
You
the
gotta-
I was just gonna call the
you
bedroom, but
you
unfortunately
need
it has a
that
do not
pizza?
disturb on, so
Okay. Yeah, pizza sounds good.
just told him that he would not go onto YouTube.
Yeah,
He's
get that
just
up,
watching
Michelle.
me watch Michelle.
Just leave it. Leave it to me.
I have no idea what he's gonna do. I wanted to go to ABC Pizza, and he was like, he said he didn't want to eat in the restaurant. He wanted to go yesterday. I told him, he said to me, well, it's kind of late. Could you go pick up the pizza from ABC Pizza while you order it? I said, Jesus Christ, I said, why don't you go walk down with me? It's just down the street.
I'm 38.
Yeah, I don't want it. It's too late.
Yeah, let's get Ed up, Michelle. Why don't you go give him a shake? Go wake him up a bit. We'll
Yeah.
wait here for you. Yeah, we'll wait here for you. Go ahead and wake him up if you want.
I'm 39 this month. He is going to be 30
I'm
soon.
30.
Okay, so he's still younger. 9
I'm
years
38,
younger.
Mr. Happy. Yeah. Andrew's birthday's coming up, I believe, on next Sunday. Not this one, but next Sunday.
29th.
Yeah.
29th of
Coming
August.
to America. That should be a exciting weekend for Andrew. Coming to America, his birthday weekend. Celebrate.
He's going to be
birthday,
coming.
baby.
He's going to be coming to the U.S. on around the 29th.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It should be fun.
Yeah, it should be a good time. Hope he has a great, safe trip.
I hope he has a great, safe trip too. But I hope he can swing by and say hello too.
I'm in Michigan, Mr.
Oh,
Happy.
28th. Okay, I'm slightly wrong. I'm sorry. That's right. The wedding's on the 29th. Okay.
No, Michelle, his birthday is the 28th, and I believe Andrew's coming the 29th, is what he's saying.
Right. I
Where are
stay
you from,
corrected.
Paul? I am from Michigan, Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah, well, Andrew, the wedding is in Buffalo, New York, I believe. Is that correct?
Yeah, it should be exciting.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me
Because,
Scotland does not have an airport? Seriously?
Well, it's not too hot. Get a break from the heat. It's been really nice here the past, let's say, past 4 or 5 days. It's been really nice here. No humidity. Been able to open the windows, not run the air. It's great.
Yeah, here too, Paul. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's been
it's
the
great.
same.
I love it. Fall's on the way. I can't wait. Hopefully we get a good fall, and yeah.
Honeybees
Yeah, I
usually
had
are
enough
not
of
a
the heat.
problem because oh, you mean the shortage of honeybees?
Turn the air off. Enjoy the air.
I didn't even open the pool this year. I didn't even bother.
No. It's a lot of work, Craig. It's a lot of work.
It is. Yeah. Let me see it.
Definitely got to keep up with it. But yeah, it's great, John, to get the house open.
Yeah,
get the
Dr.
fresh air.
Short's 1 p.m.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that tomorrow?
Yeah. We'll go. We can go.
No, nothing like that.
You have to go to see the doctor.
All right, guys. Listen, it's running really late, so
What?
I'm glad you guys came on the show today. I'm hoping to see more of you tomorrow. And we'll see
It's
what.
nice seeing everybody again.
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
And don't forget the morning shows, so tomorrow will be a normal time. And then the baking show, I don't know what time we're going to bake. Maybe when Krista comes, we'll probably be doing maybe do a brief show with Krista on the porch, and then we'll do baking. We're going to do most of the mixing, I think, on the porch, because the porch would be better, because it'll be nice air and be able to do something outside.
Yeah, well, you're going to get all set up, ahead of time, Michelle, and put your camera in a good spot where you can see.
Yeah, I
Just
got
like
the
Julia
good
Childs.
spot for the cameras. That's not a problem.
It's a good stream, though. Should keep
All
going.
right, so now I gotta wake up the lazy bull in the bedroom, so get him ready to at least
Well,
move
go and
a
get
little
pizza.
bit.
That's really nice.
I gotta
I'm
get the
glad
lazy
it's
bull
going
up
out.
so we can move it.
Oh, we got a question, Michelle.
Can you see Samia from where you are, Paul? Who's
I don't know
Samia?
what that is.
Sarnia?
Yeah, I'm not sure where that or what that is. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure where that is. Hold on, let me bring the chat up again here.
Well, anyway, guys, listen. I gotta get ready for Ed. So figure out what we're gonna do.
Southland. Wait, what?
I'm gonna try to get him down. At least go to the
Southland.
park anyway.
Wait, Southland? What?
If he doesn't want to go to the park and go to ABC Pizza, he can still get a couple beers at ABC Pizza if he wants.
I don't know
What's the
what that is.
question?
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is.
What type of pizza does Ed like? Like pepperoni?
Type of topping.
We usually get the same one. He usually likes sauces. He just usually likes sausages, peppers, and onions on his side, and it's like, ugh.
Pretty good combo.
You do half and half?
Yeah, we do half and half.
Pretty good.
Ray said he had a question for me. What's the question?
Yeah. Give him a second. It might take him that.
Walmart has good frozen pizza. Great value.
Sarnia is in Canada. Okay.
Oh, okay. I've been to like Toronto and Windsor, and I may have passed through it, but no, that doesn't stick out to my head. No, we can see Windsor from across the water.
Okay.
But I'm not sure the other.
Are you doing any more shows today? The problem is that I don't know what time Ed's gonna be back from the pizza thing. I don't know what this deal is. The weather would be good for going outside. I would rather maybe go outside and do maybe play some trucking later on tonight. Or, maybe go and play some music. That's another idea. I have no idea what we're gonna do. We just don't know yet. So I'd say just keep your eye on the notifications. If you see something, you see something. Make it easy.
Yeah.
All right, panel. So I'll talk to you guys later, okay? You guys can talk amongst yourselves, okay?
All right, have a good one, Michelle and chat. You guys take care.
Yeah.
Adios.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so I haven't really been doing a heck of a lot. I just I will be there. Hopefully you can stream all day. Just make sure you have the notification bell turned on. We'll try to figure out what's going on. Like I said, I gotta get the lazy bull out of bed so we can move it. Let's see if he's gonna go to McGrain's or ABC Pizza or Noli's or one of the other ones. I don't know. Of course, McGrain's closest to the park, so yeah, it makes sense to go to the park. I can see his logic to that. But anyway, it's been a good show. We got a lot covered. Covered a lot of additional stuff that I didn't plan to get into this morning. Nothing bad. It just interesting stuff. So, don't forget to please subscribe to the channel, like, share. Yes, share. Please share. We need to get the subscribers up. We're a little bit low because of the weather, but we need to get subscribers up too. And please don't be afraid to check out the links above. I'm going to make a donation. There's some of the links for that. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're going to be eating a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money
Well,
into
I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big whoppers.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the Afane, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
How we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. All right. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep.